Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot to mute the game audio. But hi everybody, how's it going? We're back. We're finally back with Limbus again. Yesterday, I felt not good to do the time killing time event, but we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. We did a little bit of the stages on hard mode, so we should be able to finish this one up pretty easily, I believe. White Scarved League. We'll just have to do our best. So, and as you can see, my team is not exactly the best, but because I need to use Rodion, Honglu, and Ryoshu. But I mean, you know, what level is she at? Is she at 52? Well, she's at 52. Hold on. Wait, I can get her up to 55. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm still trying to, like... my brain is not working at the moment, so I'm still trying to, like, process stuff. Hey, wait a minute. That's Walpurgis. Okay, where is, okay, time killing time. So we'll just go back into the stage and then level up Ryoshu. Level up. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's enough to level her up to 55, and it's perfect. Nice. Can I up-tie her? Oh, no, I don't have any more of the, I don't have any more of her materials. I only have 12. It's you, Yuji. Hello, Yuji. Honglu about to get a new ID. Yeah, I'm very excited about the Honglu identity. From what we've been told, they're gonna make him buff Heisho, which is gonna be nice, and it's gonna be based on Jiaqiyu, which is gonna be awesome. Very excited to see what happens with him. Maybe we can flip the script on our line of thought. What kind of people, Rodya, do you think hate rich people? Well, except for their families. If I do ever get murdered under mysterious circumstances, I'm willing to bet that it's one of my family members who did me in. Or Heathcliff. That's a pretty dark joke. The culprit went straight for Bumble, but his employees literally can't move fast enough to have done that. None of them look like distortions either. Yes, the culprit's hiding among these slowpokes. Clock would have noticed him. Then that narrows the culprit down to someone unrelated to this factory, someone without much time, someone who's got a bone to pick against the time rich. Or it could be someone who's unhappy about the state of affairs in the T-Corp nest. Also, while Dante could be right, that this power was granted by a distortion, nothing rules out the possibility that they may be using an unregistered invention. There may be more than a single culprit, then. More than a single culprit. Wait, I think I know an organization that might fit that exact description. Nah, no way. I doubt it. They don't ever take drastic actions like these anymore. Even back at J-Corp. Wow, that's some coincidence, isn't it? I happen to know of a group of people just like them. Sometime later, in a certain alleyway, a group of people unhappy with the state of affairs in the nest. Perhaps you're looking for the Yurodivye? Ah, that rings a bell. Isn't your friend the founder of that organization, Rodya? Rodya stopped dead in her tracks. The Yurodivye. Here? Do you know something about that organization? I did hear that they've been spreading through the nest as of late, though it hasn't been long since they started popping up within T-Corp's borders. So, direct T-Corp employees like myself have been stationed all over the nest to question any suspicious individuals. Methinks it's a real bother, standing guard here. All this stop and search. So tedious. So, what are the Yurodivye up to around here? All kinds of stuff that petty thieves get up to, stealing things like time or money. Well, I did hear that they also do some pro bono detective work for people who can't afford the time or money to hire people and... Wait, stop right there, you! What are you looking around all shifty for? It's a stop and search. What? Hey, I'm just trying to walk away from that lady with the cig and that creepy glare. Where can we find them? The Yurodivye. Well, quite easily, in fact. Let's see, there... Honglu! A sudden explosion tore Honglu to shreds as he was peeking around an alleyway. Speak of the devil. Maybe I should have activated their badges earlier. Activate our badges? Starting off with a bang, huh? Good luck, Dante. Let's bring him back. Gotcha. Turning the clock now. Wait, you can bring him back? There! The explosion came from that way! Damn watch chains of T-Corp. Here to collect your filthy dues, eh? Okay, no time to explain, right? Then let's talk about that later. Alright, well, if you say so. Oh boy. Time killing time. I remember this event was pretty fun when it was released. So, okay, hold on. I want to see what Mr. Yurodivye Heathcliff does, because I haven't actually seen this one yet. Gain 2 tremor count, 6 plus tremor count, coin power 1, inflict 2 tremor, gain 2 tremor. Target has 6 plus tremor, clash power plus 1, gain plus 3 tremor count, 5 plus tremor count, coin power 1. If target has 6 plus tremor, trigger tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count by 1. Okay. Hash power plus 1 for every 6 tremor on target, max 2. Less than 15 tremor count on summon, self-consume 10 tremor count to gain coin power plus 2. Consume 15 tremor count on self to gain coin power plus 3. Okay. With this skill, consumed tremor count on use, trigger amplitude entanglement into tremor reverb. Uses the effects of tremor type added by amplitude entanglement and the tremor type currently on target together under tremor superposition. Potency and count values do not change over entanglement. When triggering amplitude conversion on tremor superposition, it activates this amplitude entanglement instead. Turn end converted into base tremor. I see. Tremor reverb. On tremor burst, takes sloth damage equal to tremor potency on self. When hit by skills that trigger tremor burst, raise the stagger threshold by the effect's potency, reduce the count by 1, interacts the same way as normal tremor. Oh, well that's interesting. Okay. Gain 2 times tremor count on target as shield HP, max of 13. Okay. So you want to use the skill 1s first then. Yeah, we'll do the sloth res, just so that it'll be a little easier. Okay. We'll see what happens. Nice. Nice. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll get the resonance. We could do this skill 3. And then that's Honglu. I'll save that until he has a lot more tremor count, methinks. Nice. Nice. Alright. Nice. Okay, so we went ahead and froze that guy. Ooh, let's go, Rodion. Nice. That's what we like to see. Nice. That's always good to see. Nice. Let's go, Honglu. Nice. Huge, huge. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and use the skill 2. She's still in borrowed time, though. I guess I could do this instead, just so that I can get all the stuff that I need. It's whenever he has... Yeah, it's whenever he has 15 tremor. That's when you want to use it. We'll do the absolute resonance, methinks. Nice. Alright, cool. And then we got... Ooh. Ooh, youch. Flash lose, but it's fine. Ow. Nope. Nope. Wrong. Incorrect. Nice. Alright, cool. And then we got this one. Ooh. That looks cool. What the hell? Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. So they're all staggered, so we can just go ahead and damage up and we're all good to go. Nice. Nice. And then all of this is against the other guy. Nice! Let's go, Honglu. More tremor bursts is always nice. I wonder how much damage this is gonna do. Nice! That's what we like to see. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Alright, well, here we go. Yeah, 54% of the damage. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice, and we got more of the materials for leveling up. So Ryoshu's already at max level, so that means that I don't have to worry about buying her stuff. So I guess I could either go for the Encephalon, or I could just save up for some of the, like one of the banners maybe? Oh, this one has an effect on it. Oh, I see. And then this is... Okay, I see now. And that's all just for display if you want it, but you don't need it, I guess. Where is Mr. Yurodivye? Nice. Nice. Retreat! Hey, participation trophy. Participation trophy. Is he talking to me? How on earth did you do that earlier? Tick-tock, tick-tock, and voila! It seemed to me that you rewound the time and unwounded your friends. I've never seen a tech that could rewind time like that. Well, that's trade secret. Ask and you shall receive. Pain. Fascinating. Aren't you terrified of time? As far as I am aware, there's practically no way to rewind time for a singular entity that exists in an open, unenclosed area. Either that or my study didn't reach as far as I thought it did. Wait, no, that's actually a very serious problem then. I was very desperate, you know. It's very unlikely that I missed anything. You know what else is a serious problem? The fact that we're wasting our time chatting about inane stuff while they're all getting away. Come on, Dante. Hold on, inane stuff? This is extremely serious. Its importance is absolutely incomparable to what amounts to arresting a few small fry revolutionaries. If it were a true resurrection, then the head would have been after your heads already. So I doubt that's what it is. Then it must have something to do with time manipulation. I'm certain of it. Maybe it works with the same mechanism, the TT2 protocol under the hood. Nope, that works only within an isolated enclosure. It can't rewind the time of a singular individual. Perhaps they're drawing time from somewhere else to inject it into their time streams? That seems a tad more plausible. If you're actually rewinding the time, then the visual elements of that process would manifest in a vastly different manner. I suppose this means that you can't really rewind or skip time either. Am I right? You can't just say all that gibberish and expect me to be able to. The process also seemed to involve a great degree of pain. Oh well, it seems to be in bad taste to say that it's good news, but I suppose I could say that what I'm about to tell you is somewhat auspicious. I was going to get into the nitty-gritty only if we had to venture into one of the more dangerous places like the back streets, but here we go. Check the other side of your badges. There should be a small clockwork knob attached to your badges in there. Mind rotating it for me? The Class 5 members jabbered on endlessly, zapping between numerous subjects within a matter of seconds, before reaching out and pointing at the badges we were wearing. Not all fixers specializing in investigations are strong enough to defend themselves in emergencies. This is why these special investigator badges are all equipped with the same special function that goes into the suits that higher-ranking staff members of T-Corp wear. It's called Golden Time. If you keep the clockwork wound, it will automatically speed up the body's natural regeneration process as soon as it detects that its wearer is at risk of death. It's nothing compared to what you're capable of. But it's quite something, isn't it? So, I don't actually have to turn the clock myself. Of course, it takes time for it to refill once its charge is spent. If you ever run out of its uses, then I suppose it all comes down to you, Participation Trophy. You'll have to take one for the team and bring them all back yourself. You're willing to do that, but not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh? I prefer that. Good. Ready? Let's go after them then! Sometime later. Where did they run off to? I'm pretty sure they came this way. No more tracks. We wasted too much time on his boring lectures. Hey, assistant, are you sure it's okay for you to just saunter behind us like you're out on a picnic? Why would I run? I hate running. It's literally your job to arrest the Yurodivye, isn't it? Happy birthday, hello. Is it though? But my job at this precise moment is to keep eyes on you and your investigation regarding the case of time-killing time, not making Yurodivye arrests. But you're a T-Corp employee. Okay, fine. Let's say that I decided to run instead of walk and helped you capture those Yurodivye rascals. What then? Will T-Corp suddenly stop having problems just because they're gone? Will this place suddenly transform into some kind of humanitarian paradise? Not to mention that as long as their leader runs free, they'll be back before you know it. Excuses. Then KTA. If we do kill them all, that only opens up room. If we do kill them all, that only opens up room for a worse syndicate to take their place. If that happens, that collector friend from earlier might end up suffering from something much worse than having to stop and search random passersby. Not to mention that I'll be getting muscle cramps from all the running. Hydration. I don't have water right now, so I use my caffeine drink. Yummers. That's... Besides, isn't your friend one of them? Weird. I thought you wanted me to arrest them. Right? I thought Rodya would be a bit happier to be reunited with the Yurodivye. Well, since it looks like the trail's gone cold, let's go back to the stop and search lady and ask if she noticed anything suspicious since we left. Fine. The T-Corp employee we met earlier was still standing completely inert, not moving a muscle. Poor woman! I can't believe she's still on duty at such a late hour. Such is the life of a laborer. No, they got her. I can't even hear her breathing. That's the Time Ripper's MO. The Time Ripper got to her that fast? She's in a state of absolute stillness. A death-like state achieved without a thimble of blood on their hands. What a misophobic art. Though she may be in a state of stasis to those of us watching from the outside, for her, this must be as brief as a blink of an eye. What do you think the culprit's trying to do with all that time? Guys, this is a crime scene. Let's try not to touch the body. I mean, the victim. Whoa, look! There must be some sort of spatio-temporal displacement superstition phenomenon going on here. She is entirely incorporeal. Is this seriously the time to... Rodya, there, up ahead! I whipped around, noticing the now familiar sensation of distortion, and caught a brief glimpse of a suspicious figure slowly slipping into the fog. You! Stop! Ryoshu, think you can catch up? I'm not your hunting dog. But sure, I'll entertain you, just this once. Oh, she's pretty fast. Ryoshu sure moves fast when she finds something interesting. It's been a while since I've seen people like you, the kind who sprint forward with their eyes fixed on the horizon. Here, everyone only ever looks down, their necks bent and gaze locked to the ground, watching their own feet take their halting steps. I suppose they only ever look up to check the time on the clock towers. But there must have been a time when everyone walked tall. I think I know why that is. It's because they all learned helplessness. Because they realized that even if they ran till their lungs burst, nothing will change. That it doesn't matter. Yeah, not everyone can run like Merceau. Learning to maintain a stable breathing rhythm is not easy. That's not what I'm talking about. Wait, take a closer look at her face. Remember, it's the same face she was making earlier when she shouted, "It's a stop and search!" Yeah. Maybe she saw someone suspicious approach them for a stop and search, and got ambushed. We should ask her when she recovers. But we don't know when she'll recover. Sometime later. Catch. Are you sure you captured him alive? Hey, Ryoshu, doesn't he kind of look a bit different from the mysterious person that got away? He's clearly wearing something different. Besides, he's one of the Yurodivye we already ran into. Clothes are just husks that can be cast off at any moment. He started running as soon as our eyes met. Hey, Rise and shine. How am I the suspicious one? Anyone would run if someone like you started sprinting after them with that big sword in your hands. I have many ways to crush the truth out of you. First, no dismembering. This is the Yurodivye's turf. You'll soon regret dragging me down here. I prepared the secret weapon just for this occasion. Watch out! But nothing happened. What was that? One of the 5 greatest inventions of the Yurodivye T-Corp branch. The portable, adjustable frequency periodical lighting apparatus attachment sound wave generator. This will carry every single Yurodivye in its range to this exact location. PAFPLAASG. Pafplas. Pafplag. Plask. I don't know, dude. There, see what I mean? You see the problem prevalent amongst inventors. They never know when to stop when it comes to naming their inventions. You'll pay dearly for smacking me in the back of my noggin. Oh boy. Well, on to the second battle. Alrighty, buddy. I'm struggling. Oh, brother. Let's do that. What the hell, sure. What? How did she lose that? She lost that at literally the very end. Oh my goodness, dude. You're kidding me. And then Honglu. Nice. Nice. Let's do this. Alright, let's try it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Come on, Rodion. You gotta get your stuff off. Ow. Jesus, she just barely got... She just barely didn't get, whatchamacallit, tremor bursted. Okay, let's do this. See if maybe we can actually get some stuff off. Plus having the resonance for, whatchamacallit. Nice. Let's go. And then she does the follow-up, which is nice. Nice. Oh. Game? Okay, there we go. Goodness, that was nervous. That was nerve-wracking. I really didn't want my game to freeze there. Wouldn't have been good. Nice. Nice. There we go. That's what we like to see, Rodion. And she goes again. Nice. And then Ryoshu goes. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. What the hell, sure. We'll just do this. Nice. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice. Alright, that guy dies. Now we just power up and we're all good to go. Nice. That was fairly easy. Alrighty then. Let's go. Nice. Oh my god, 110. Goodness gracious, that's a lot. A trail gone cold. You got it. Alrighty then. Yurodivye. You know what I could do actually? Wait, I just realized I could do something. Hold on. I could totally upgrade Ryoshu. If I do like 20 crates. Yeah, I'll do 20 crates of Ryoshus. Yeah, so now she has enough for that. I just need a little bit more thread, right? So what if? Hold on. Is there any way that I can exchange more thread? Oh, well, I don't have a lot, but well, it's better than nothing. And then maybe if I did like a run on the Luxovation, I should have enough to. Because I just want to up type 4 Ryoshu. I might not have any ego shards left, but honestly, I don't really mind that. Oh, I don't have enough for. Hold on, we'll just get one more, and then if need be, we can go ahead and get some more as well. How much is this? 95? That's still not enough. Okay, well, we'll just have to do that then. And then, yep. Okay, and that should be good enough. Alright, so now Ryoshu will be up type 4, which will be helpful. So she's done now. I just want to get her to up type 4 just so that we can have her as a little more powerful for this, because I want to use all the event characters, that way I can get more stuff. Nice. Okay, cool. And her guard, 2 times tremor count on self as shield. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that should be good now. Now that she's up type 4, she should hopefully be helping out a lot now. Alright. Oh my god, I have 244 already? Oh, I guess I could have used the thread in here, huh? I didn't really need to use the eco crates. You know what? It's fine. It don't matter. We'll just try this again. Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. So, on here, it'll show you how much thread you get for each stage. Or how much, how many rewards you get for each stage. I just realized. Well, that's nice of them to show you all that. Yeah, we have the maximum amount of stuff that that they allow you. The 40, which makes 80, because they said that there's a maximum of 120 that you can get on a single team for the boost. So, you know. Alright, neutral, whatever. We'll do this. This is also neutral. This is not a clash guard, right? No, yeah, that's just a, yeah. That's just a regular guard. Alright. Oh, brother Rodion. Oh, brother girl. How did you lose that? Ow. Jesus Christ. Nice. Percussive maintenance. It's funny. She didn't get her coin, of course. Why would she? Oh, she's staggered. Damn it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, nothing we could have done there. Alright, let's go with that. Alright. Nice. Ow. That's fine. Alright. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh! When did he get staggered? Alright. What? Sure, man. Whatever. Alright. Okay. This is good. That's good, whatchamacallit. Good clash power. And we can use this on him. Which he'll get stuck. He'll get stuck in the time state. Nice. Ow. Ow. Is it okay? Okay, so Rodion is back at her regular speed. Yeah, let's go with this, I guess. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Huge.
어떻게 하신 거지? 깜짝 놀랐어요.
We can go with this. Nice.
가진 놈들을 털.
And then this is just building up more damage on the... Oh no. Oh, here's the damage on the... Yeah, on Mr. Man right there.
아까 했던 공격 덕에
Okay,
한결
so...
수월해진 것 같아요. 좋네요.
Combat start. Oh, at turn end. Okay, I see now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do this. And we can get that. Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, this guy. How did she win a how did she lose a clash to someone with only 4 sanity when she's at 35? Okay, now she's at max, which is good. But still, like, girl, you gotta step your game the hell up. My goodness. Alright. Nice. And then Hong Lu is going crazy out here. Nice. Nice. Alright, now we can go ahead and start using the...
계속 힘내주세요.
We'll go ahead and start using these. Nice. Oh, really? On that guy? Well, it's fine. We can use it on another unit. Okay. Well, this guy's dead too. There goes my time stop ability. I was really hoping to see how much we could have gotten on like only one enemy. That would have been really nice. 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 Alright. Let's go, Hong Lu. Nice! And he killed him. Hell yeah. Where was the follow-up from Ryoshu? I just realized. I don't think... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's that one. And then... Nice. Alright, cool. Now we can just do this, and it don't matter. Nice. That was easy. Oh, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm assuming Hong Lu did the most damage. Yep. Had a feeling. Alright. The Dying Detective. Oh, it's increasing in value every single time. But it's still the same amount, the 15. Where's Yurodivye? There we go. Oh boy. After matching various pieces of information we found from the defeated Yurodivye members together, we managed to track them down to a rundown building that appeared to be their hideout. You finally managed to track us down, haven't you? Filthy watch chains of T-Corp. And you clock. You clock, he says. It's only elementary, because I am an ace detective. Rodya exclaimed triumphantly as she flicked her hair back, but I sensed the smallest hint of uncertainty in her voice. Yep, we're all ace detectives. I'll admit, we shouldn't have let you track us down, but you don't look too strong. It's a foolish move to fight a lion in his den. I hope you've prepared yourselves. Don't you worry about our butts. We've got a class 5 with us, you know. I can deduce a few things about you. 1. That man's outfit, that aloof look on his face. I see. It's likely that you're not lying, that he really is a Class 5 staff member. 2. You are absolutely shameless for bringing a Class 5 watch chain to a rundown hideout like this. Why does this have to do anything with shame? I don't know about shame, but this place sure is run down. Right? How about this? I'll sit this one out just for the sake of fairness. It'll be like cheating if I were to take part in this fight, yeah? That is a fair proposal. Fine, I accept your offer. Do we not get a say in any of this? Oh, man. Alright, well, let's fight the man. Or I guess the men.
여러분들
There's still more,
기분이
apparently.
좋아 보이시네요.
Let's get this for the resonance. This one. Yeah, we should be fine here. Nice. Oh, brother Honglu. Brother this guy. Nice, okay. He is getting more sanity, which is nice. Nice. Nice.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요?
I think this absolute resonance should be good. Yeah, absolute resonance, we can get this. Actually, no, I want to get the follow-up attack from Ryoshu, I think would be a better idea. Oh, please. Okay. I got you on that. Oh, she's using the status effect on him, huh? Alright, nice. Nice. Nope. Nice. Ooh, let's go Honglu. Nice. Let's go Honglu. Hell yeah. And then she gets to use the follow-up again. Oh no, that was just our regular skill one. Hold on, I do want to check something. So on her skill 2, one of them has a reuse, no? No, I think I'm just stupid. Okay, got it. I'm just stupid. My bad. Let's do this. Yeah, this should be fine. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. So he's gonna be in the status effect now. Yeah, get him, Ryoshu. Nice. Now she's at max, so that's good. Alright. Oh. Oh, damn. Honglu's gonna get staggered. Youch. That hurts. Ow. Ow. Jesus Christ. That's right, that's right. They get it's 80% HP. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Ow. God damn, dude. This is rough. It's rough out here. Oh, brother Ryoshu. Oh, brother Ryoshu. Down to the last wire, huh? Didn't even kill the guy because she only got 1 coin off. Crazy as hell. Nice. Alright, so now you can go ahead and start putting her in the stance. But she's clashing with everything is the issue. What the hell, sure. Nice. Nice. We could probably save this stance for later. Nice. Nice. Bro, poor Honglu, he is getting slapped around out there. I should probably use Pursuance. Hello, Triple N4. How's it going? We're just doing Limbus Company stuff. Nice, nice. No kill. I should definitely pop Pursuance. I don't have Pursuance available. What do I need? Pride? Ooh, yeah, that's definitely why. Okay then. Dominate, dominate. Nice. Let's get the the skill. Let's get Ryoshu's passive up. Okay, this one isn't going for anything, so we'll go ahead and get her into the stance, which will be nice. Nice, let's go Honglu. He's living on a prayer right now, but he's still putting in work, which is nice. Nice. Nope. Wrong. Nice. Good stagger. Hell yeah. Nice. Let's go, Ryoshu. Nice. That's what we like to see. Oh boy. Nice. Let's go. Good attacks. I'm doing pretty good now. Alright, cool. So now we can go ahead and start going a little crazy. I'm gonna save all the skill 3s for later, I think. If this unit is not in a borrowed time... Oh, if she's not in borrowed time, she gains it. I see. Well, we'll just have to see. Okay. Let's go, Honglu. Nice. Nice. Oh, that was the end of the battle. Oh, I thought we were gonna have more enemies. I guess not. Oh well. So what's it gonna be next time? What's it gonna be this time? I forgot how the story goes, so we're just gonna have to see. How much did she get? Ah, that's why. That makes sense. 165! Goodness gracious! That's so much. That's so much. Oh my god. I feel so rich. I could get all of these if I wanted. But I'm just gonna save it for now. 90, 75, and 15. That's not bad. Alright, let's once again go ahead and use the support Honglu. We should be A-okay now. Woo! Ugh. Okay, finally, we're actually in the base. Oh, right, this is the one where we actually get to be able to... Yeah, this is the one where we actually fight the leader guy. Favored. And we'll do favored. And then Honglu, that's struggling, that's neutral. He has a skill 2 available, so we can do that. Ryoshu has a skill 3 available, which is favored. That's maybe... Yeah, we could do this for the resonance, actually. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Nope. Nice. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see with Rodion. Sorry, my tongue is still a little tied from just Herbert in general. Okay, good follow up. Nice. Good follow up. That guy's almost dead, so that's good. Nice. Let's go, Ryoshu. Ooh. Yeah, I would much rather lose the coins on the actual attack than in the clashes. Nice. Alright, cool. So now... let's go ahead and have the skill 1s and everything go for these guys. Favored, sure. Same with Ryoshu, we'll have all the skill 1s and everything go there. Or no, maybe... Okay, we'll have the skill 3... Okay, we'll do the skill 3 there. We'll do this skill 3, we'll do this skill 3. And then we'll have... Well, we already have someone going for this, so we can... I think what I'll do... It's favored as well. You know what? I'll just... Sure, we'll just go for this, I think. This should be fine. Oh, please, Honglu. Please, Honglu! Honglu, please! Oh my god. You're kidding me. Well, at least it wasn't any meaningful damage. Or any meaningful tremor burst. It was only by 1. So that's good. That's what we like to see. Nice. And then we're guarding just in case. Hey, okay. Alright, cool. Okay, we can save the skill 3 for later, I think. We'll just do... We'll dominate with that. Actually, no, I need Honglu to get his pass. I need Honglu to get his whatchamacallit, sanity up. So we'll have him clash with that. Ryoshu can go for this one against you, and then this one against you, and we should be A-okay now. Nice. Yeah. Honglu needs his sanity, so he should be a-okay. Nice. I'm surprised Verdion didn't kill before. Nice. Okay, so there's that. Now we can attack this guy. Nice. And Ryoshu gets the follow-up, which is always helpful. Okay. This guy's almost dead, which is nice. She's gonna get her skill 3. Nice. Good stagger, good stagger. So now we will have... We'll have her get this. Oh, we only have borrowed time for one more turn before it goes away. So that means that we can't really do much about it then. We'll do this. Nope. Nope. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, kill that one, and then Ryoshi's got this. Unfortunately, borrowed time is out of here, but it's whatever. Does she need tremor count? Oh, clash power +1 for every 6 tremor on target. On target. Target has 8+ tremor, clash power. Consume 8 tremor on self to gain coin power +1. I see. So only on her skill 3 does she need tremor. Oh, she has way too much bind though. I gotta wait next turn for her to go into borrowed time. So I guess we could just go ahead and do this. Skill 2, skill 2. We'll take this one off. Favored, what the hell, sure. And then I guess against you as well. Sure, that should be fine. Nice. Let's go Honglu. Nice. Good attacks, good attacks. Nice. And then Ryoshu gets that attack off, which is always helpful. Okay. I haven't really used the Tremor team all that much, so this is all kind of like new territory for me. But it's looking pretty fun. I like it at least. Nice. Nice. Okay. So now I can go ahead and put her in. I can go ahead and put her in the time state, so that'll be helpful. Okay, let's dominate with this. Let's have Honglu take this, but then I'm actually gonna have him clash with this one first. And Ryoshu can get this and attack this one as well. Yep, should be a-okay. Nice. Nice, let's go Rodion. Hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. And then Honglu's gonna apply some more tremor before he does like the crazy damage that he's gonna do. Nice. So now he's gonna do crazy damage because of his conversion, I believe. Nice. That was nice. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, cool. And now we get to attack this guy and kill him, which is always helpful. Of course, Rodion gets her guard off, which is always helpful. Now we're in borrowed time, so now we can just go ahead and kill this guy and not have to worry about anything. You know what? Let's just do most of our damage on him, I think. Honglu can also do this, just so that we can build up all the tremor that we need on him. Nice. So now he's in. Now he's trapped in time for a little bit, which is helpful. Nice. This guy's staggered, which is helpful. So we just gotta wait for Mr. Man over here to just die of natural causes, because after this second turn, then he just dies, I believe. Okay, let's dominate there. Let's go ahead and get the skill 1 off. She's still in borrowed time, but you know, do that. We can do. Oh, this one's unopposed against Honglu. Oh, because it's unclashable. You know what? Actually, then we'll just go ahead and kill him now. Methinks. Let's attack this guy. Okay. Nice. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And then he gets that. This one should activate the all the whatchamacallit. All the damage. Yeah, there we go. 381 from all that damage. Nice. And then we can just do this and win. Alright, cool. That was easy. Surprisingly, I did it with only 3 characters. I get that it's like, that's how you're supposed to do it, but still, it's impressive to me. We quickly moved our conversation into the hideout after defeating the Yurodivye members. Surrender and confess. Starting to run low on patience. Might kill you soon. No. It looks like Ryoshi's getting tired of playing detective. We've surrendered already. Not sure what you want us to confess either. What? Would you like for us to confess that we're the Yurodivye or something? We hesitated, unsure if he really was clueless or not. That's when Rodya confidently strode forward and pointed an accusatory finger at the Yurodivye captain. Right. Questioning time. You've always hated this nest state of affairs, am I right? Must you really ask? You like inventing stuff and not registering them to the tech agency, don't ya? Again, must you really inquire about something you could discern something by looking around? Ooh, mind if I take a gander at these inventions? Wait, don't just go around touching... I see. This hedgehog toy is a time bomb disguised as a stuffy. It scans the palm as soon as it enters within a certain proximity range, and if it doesn't recognize the palm as an authorized individual's, it'll shoot out its spine to penetrate the intruder. But you've screwed the parts too tightly down here. You'll do well to remember that mechanical engineering isn't all about tightening the screws as hard as you can. Sometimes you need a slightly loose screw or two to make things fit better. And another thing, if I were you, I would have made the spine holes hexagon shaped, not circular. By the way, Yurodivye has an S sound at the end since it's a Russian word. Oh, so it's more Yurodivye, but more Yurodivye, like that. More Yurodivye, more like that. You could tell all that from a quick look. You are certainly no common employee. Either way, most of these are experiments, incomplete products, in truth. In truth, you like making more dangerous, destructive inventions too, right? Yurodivye. Oh, okay, yeah. You really are a persistent one, aren't you? What are you getting at? And I'm sure these violent inventions eventually lead to something that can completely rip someone's time away. Wait, what? The culprit behind the case of time-killing time? It's you guys, right? It's what you do, isn't it? You see something that rubs you the wrong way, so you go ahead and smash it to bits. That's a bit of a logical leap, isn't it? Who do you think we Yurodivye are? Sounds like this pal of yours in the Yurodivye really messed up big time in the past, Did he do something drastically violent? No, Sonia, he always knew how to say the right things. Things to get people to agree with him, to convince them to join his cause. His words filled me with his confidence that we could really change the world, that it really wasn't as effortless as letting candy slowly melt away in my mouth. But what could he possibly do to change the world? He doesn't even do anything. Not like these guys, I bet. I bet the T-Corp Yurodivye are nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by stories coming out of J-Corp. It's absolutely baffling how you fail to correctly deduce a single thing. No, we're not knockoffs. Besides, the Saint has already brought many changes to this world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of. The Saint? Indeed. Saint Sonia was the one who really sparked the fire of the Yurodivye in every nest. Well, that isn't the only reason they call him the Saint, but that's besides the point. Yurodivye in every nest? Sonia did that? Since you claim to be Saint Sonia's friend, allow me to say it in no uncertain terms. The Yurodivye has nothing to do with your case. Sonia, he... Are we supposed to take you at your word? First, we don't have this time-killing technology. We can steal time or timepieces, but it's practically impossible to kill time. Making something so absurd would surely catch the tech agency's attention. And that is trouble that I am not willing to invite. Why? You've certainly been causing a ruckus here. Isn't that what the Yurodivye wants? Chaos? Please, don't compare us to the likes of backstreet gangs. There are those among us who want that chaos, of course. One of our former members insisted that we must take the abundance of time in T-Corp. for ourselves and have our comrades divided equally among us. But such drastic action would also hurt the have-nots, those who do not deserve such pain. So we must adhere to the saints' teachings. To truly tear out the throats of the rich, we must wait for the right moment. Real. The right moment. So it really was Sonia. So, I've been wondering, are you really the saint's friend? Of course she is. He even invited her to join his journey. Why don't we leave for now? We can always come back here once we uncover more evidence. Dante says, let's leave for now. Are we not arresting them? Didn't one of you give me a whole lecture about how it's my job to arrest them? Yurodivye ignores the assistant's question and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression, something I had never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged, and we were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Yurodivye captain stopped us. Wait, if you really are a friend of the saint, then I can't let you leave without giving you some advice as the more experienced detective. I was able to establish a few things from this conversation, so allow me to share them with you. Oh, right! You dabble in detective work from time to time. As well, yes? Is this a common thing that the Yurodivye get up to? No. Only the Yurodivye branch in District 22. Anyway, if I were you, I would start by looking for a common thread that ties all victims together. Find out what they have in common. Why? The T-Corp Collections Agency knows everything about time, where it comes from, where it goes, but not with this case. But if they know everything about comings and goings of time, how are you avoiding their eyes? Not all of us do. I can't tell you more, however. Just know that we have an ace up our sleeve that lets us continue our guerrilla activities in this nest. Anyways, does it not strike you as odd that for someone with such impressive technology that can quite literally rip away time without a trace, the killer seems unusually passive? This tells me that there is a condition they must first meet to use their powers. Another possibility is that they have a certain creed or a belief system that they follow. But ideologically motivated culprits usually leave behind more obvious evidence that points to their beliefs. Oh, I think that adds up nicely. Want to join our squad of ace detectives? Who the hell hired this bubbly team of amateur detective wannabes? Never mind. Now would you kindly leave this place? Well, we now know where the Yurodivye are. We can always come back here if we ever need anything else. We sure showed them what happens to those who resist the great cause. What should we target next? I love the win quotes. The win quotes are so nice. Alright. An odd impression. So we're getting pretty close to the end then. We're almost at stage 15, stage 11 right now. And there is a mirror dungeon at the end, so it's only one floor, but there is a mirror dungeon. Well then, the Yurodivye start swearing up and down that they've got nothing to do with the case, and the Time Ripper is still at large. What now, ace detectives? But you don't have any other leads. The one we just talked to, the one we talked to just left the hideout. So why don't we follow him? You want to tell the Yurodivye? Well, looks like not arresting them may pay off after all. I think it's a fair suggestion. Waste of time. We should torture them one by one until someone breaks. According to page 155 of Lady Agatha's book, an ace detective must always remain vigilant and not shy away from stakeouts. You're already on page 155? Don Quixote gave us this book so that we can all become ace detectives. I've been reading it whenever I can. The Yurodivye's pretty petty time thievery won't change the world. Is that why you're letting them go? Because it doesn't matter? Huh? No, not at all. It's the opposite, in fact. I want to see things change. Change? It is said that the Yurodivye started from a small group of nobodies, but they kept at it, slowly but surely spreading through the city. I hear that they've been causing some real trouble in the nests. that they find it difficult to get rid of them. Do you know what people have been saying here at T-Corp? Running low on time, but burning full of frustration, then come join the Yurodivye. Unlike most people, who accept injustices and move on, they don't. They refuse to turn a blind eye, confident and determined that they will one day bring real changes to the city. It's only natural that I find them extremely fascinating, to witness to what end do their desperate desires and aspirations lead. Nothing but impotent squirmings. I'm sorry, do any of you even give a damn about solving the case? This case has a certain destructive aesthetic to it. I like it. I'm following my family elder's words, to see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because their words better be followed. Sounds excruciatingly bothersome. So many things in this world presume that they deserve to call themselves family. I've never heard you talk like that, Ryoshu. What will you ever accomplish with such half-heartedness? After Kanto 8, that line hits hard. No, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking that. I'm like, oh, the elders. Oh, I remember. Don't worry about it. Most people live on with that very half-heartedness. It's been eons since I really desired something with all my heart, you know? No, I'm not most people. From the distance, loud, rapid footsteps broke through Roja's quiet whispers. I knew it. The corporal was a Yurodivye. Ah! They're here. Won't give them the slip this time. Aeons. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's go. Maybe you'll catch them this time if you learn to breathe like Merceau, Ryoshu. Roja came to a sudden stop and looked at me, staring at me from underneath the shadows cast over her eyes. Dante, do you think it would have been any different if I followed Sonia back at the casino? Why do you ask? I mean, it's just watching Sonia's goals actually start to take shape while I stagnated, unchanging. It's making me feel. Roja hesitated. Odd. An odd impression. Oh. I like how they gave her this like little bit of development and kind of like an existential crisis, but they don't really do anything with it again. And that's why I'm kind of like they're either setting it up or just not mentioning it, or they're just not mentioning it for the sake of, you know, Roji's like stagnant water. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that she gets development soon, because it is a little annoying just seeing this. She's bound to rot if she doesn't change. Yeah, it's rough just seeing her kind of just stay the same throughout the chapters. And I get that might be the point, but at the same time, it really does feel like she's just doing nothing, you know? You're late, Clock. The two sinners had a head start, but it didn't take very long before we caught up to them and saw them quietly kneeling behind cover. We'll go ahead and draw their attention. We should be able to corner them in this direction. Since Ryoshu and Honglu are out there to draw the culprit here, we just have to do our part and capture them. Yeah. What's wrong, Roja? Just... every time I think about Sonia, I remember all the things that I couldn't do. That's all. Roja. Nope. Not gonna let this drag me down. I just gotta do what I can at this moment, right? Wouldn't it be so nice if the culprit showed up right now so I could get my hands on him and get this over with? All this waiting around is getting so tedious. Hopefully I'll look real badass when I arrest him. You certainly recover quick. Now that's a good attitude to have. Well, you know, ain't that how emotions are supposed to be? Constantly changing with time, you know? Oh, hold on. I'm checking my phone. Is it now? I don't quite agree. Emotions don't change with time. I'd say that changing emotions are what drive the flow of time. That's some complicated stuff. I just can't wait to hear all the praises they'll sing of me once I snag this Yurodivye rascal, that's all. You know, I want to be an ace detective. Then you shall have your chance. A chance for you to be the center of attention, a subject of praise. Ah! That long coat, that hat. You're... Roja, Dante, the culprit ran that way. You're the Time Ripper. Correct. This isn't good. It'll take a while for Honglu and Ryoshu to get here. But before we get down to business, allow me to make a few corrections. 1. I am no longer bound to an organization like the Yurodivye. In fact, I found their hypocrisy detestable. Did you even know that the Yurodivye do not use their hours equally amongst one another? That is why I have chosen action. 2. I am not killing time. I will not compare my crusade to something so hollow. I merely reap the dying hours, to share it among those who need it most. Excuse me. You may call me the Time Saint instead. What the hell are you talking about? Shut up and... All this is flying over your head, isn't it? You poor little thing, starved for even a morsel of praise. This is both a correction of your ignorance and our final warning. If you wish to capture me, no, us, then you must be prepared to pay the price in time. Was that an attempt at a threat? Do you seriously think you can scare me like that? Sure, you're the big, scary time ripper, but I've got you all figured out. I know your patterns. There's something staying your hand, isn't there? Whether it's your creed, some kind of a design flaw in your tech, you can't touch my time. How'd you like this, Ace Detective Seductions, huh? Half right, but you have given me 2 more corrections to make. 1. I am not the one killing time. It's you, and everyone like you who's killing time. 2. Indeed, we cannot rip the time away from just anyone, no. But I can take yours. Because you, at this very moment, are mired in tedium. What? Just biding the time, aren't you? Waiting for something to happen. Killing time. We are merely taking back the time that you would have killed anyway. Swing that axe and you might carve a small chunk of our flesh, but we will rip a chunk out of your existence. You will stir awake when the clock strikes 4, in 50 years' time, having done nothing, having lived through nothing, all in the blink of an eye. That's when it shall dawn on you, that despair. It'll all come rushing in like a flood. That disparity, the unfamiliarity of all the time you killed. Every pain, a reminder of every single second you've killed, thinking about how tedious it all is. You look scared. We like that look in your eyes. Roja stood there, completely frozen. No one could stop the time ripper as he walked away from us. Not me, not Roja. The culprit, where are they? I thought I could take them on, but when I came face to face with the Ripper, How could you give them the slip? They threatened her. They were gonna rip away her time. Oh no. And the Ripper knew. They knew how I felt so. Never mind. It seemed to me that Rodia decided to not say it out loud, but he knew what the word she wanted to say was tedious. Pathetic. Unlike you, Ryoshu, my time is important. I'm not here to just make those stupid, pointless observations about the case. I didn't volunteer out of some weird obligation either, okay? I volunteered because I genuinely wanted to solve the case. I'm not like you. Either of you. I briefly grew concerned that Ryoshu might swing her scabbard at Roja, but I don't think she was listening anyway. How banal. Instead, she stared up at the clock tower in silence as her cigarette slowly burned its way to her lips. I guess that's a relief. Roja, sorry. I think I'm just getting tired of wearing a silly smile. Youch. Oh boy. Twisted time. Oh boy. Alright, we've only got 2 more stages left, so we should be okay. Roja was always the one to lift the team's mood when it's down, but the mood among us had grown so incredibly awkward and cold that I was almost starting to feel a chill in my fingers. I guess this is what happens when Roja's in a depressive mood. If we were back at the bus, or if Yisang or Gregor were here, they would have at least tried to do something to break the ice. But neither Ryoshu nor Honglu were the kind of people to be heavily affected by such a frosty mood. So we just trudged on with our investigation. Huh. Looks like the culprit got him in the middle. Got him in the middle of something. He knew the Ripper. How could you tell? By looking at his eyes. Isn't it obvious? That look in his eyes is the kind of look that people have in their eyes when getting killed by a rat they know. He's not exactly dead, you know. This dead body looks kinda different from the last one we saw, though. Not a dead body either, but what is it? The culprit tore a bit off of his scarf. Maybe they really disagreed with his fashion choices. The Yurodivye must live like fools in the eyes of others, so that we may see a path invisible to them. Vroja? It's something Sonia once said. Told me that the scarf was a yoke to hide the great ambition, that those with such dreams must remain bound. But I don't see you wearing that scarf. It's just not my style. Then chopping the scarf in half would mean that the killer is a former member of the Yurodivye. We should go back to their hideout and ask around. Sometime later. Damn it! The Ripper got our boss! Huh? Are you asking if anyone quit recently? Well, it's not like they formally quit or anything, but there were some who went completely off the grid. Someone who wanted to steal the surplus time at T-Corp to share it equally among everyone. Yeah, I remember a lad who said something like that. When his younger brother died, he became a bit weird. Did anyone want to go along with that plan? I'm sure there are some, but we shouldn't. We're the Yurodivye. We must bide our time until the saint gives us the word. Is that so? Where is he? No idea. Last I heard, he said something like, I'll always be watching you. Creepy, innit? But I suppose that means that he's still hanging about somewhere within T-Corp borders. Our boss man's gonna be back to normal, right? He'll always be watching, huh? Clock. I always burn a cig after a kill. But you're always smoking. Because it takes about 4 minutes for the cig to burn all the way through. I get to watch as the light of life slowly burns out in their dying eyes. It really enhances the flavor. 4 minutes. I know that it takes exactly 4 minutes for the cigarette to burn away. But only 2 minutes have passed on that clock tower. Huh? That doesn't make sense. How come no one noticed that the clock tower was broken? This isn't a new development, by the way. From the moment our little game of detective started to this precise moment, the clock tower always measured only 2 minutes by the time I finished smoking. Didn't someone say that it's because people have learned to be helpless? I've been waiting for something to get finished for a while. Do you know how much of a pain it is to wait for something but also have too much time in your day? It's so tedious. Methinks it's a real bother. Standing guard here, all the stop and search. So tedious. Hey, assistant, what were the first 2 victims doing when the Time Ripper struck? Let's see. One of them was attacked while purchasing a 13-flavored lollipop candy, and the other was reading a comic book starring T-Corp Inventor as its protagonist. I'd say it's a pretty fun read. Are there a lot of clock towers in T-Corp? A total of 12 in the entirety of T-Corp, but just 1 in this general area. The Time Ripper struck only near this clock tower, didn't they? Right on, detective. What if they slowed down the clock tower and made everyone in the area feel that sense of extreme tedium? Tedium. I see. So that's what it is. He can rip time only from people who are bored. The clock tower. It should give me a nice view to blow smoke at. Oh, here's something I forgot to mention. You know that you need actual evidence to make an arrest, right, detectives? Huh? You have to catch them in the act. You can't go around arresting people just because you feel like it, What, do we have to let them attack us or something? Just so we can catch them in the act? Don't you know, he can literally rip the time out of you. One small mistake and you might wake up weeks, months, or even years later. We don't even know if that's the kind of thing that Dante can rewind. Yes, it's all very tragic, but it's still a part of your responsibilities. Do you even care about catching the culprit? Or is learning how he rips time all you care about? Right on again, Ace Detective. I once thought that there were no inventions in T-Corp that I didn't know their ins and outs about. You see, I have the intricate knowledge of the mechanisms of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp. I even know about the bizarre contraption your friend back at the jail cell invented while he was here. I didn't want that invention to be beholden by T-Corp Patents Agency, no. I wanted to watch as it spread throughout the city, which is why I didn't try very hard to stop him as he escaped through the back streets. But it wasn't because I was lazy, mind. So, to answer your question, no. Like in the case of the League of Nine Literateurs, I don't care whether we catch the culprit or not. I'm just curious about the exact mechanism behind how he rips time. It's the nature of being an inventor. Agreed. Oh, excuse me. How am I supposed to even get anything done with people like... excuse me, Mr. Assistant. I have something I'd like to ask you. Back when Rousseau stood on the temporal scale gallows, didn't the machine beep very loudly? Oh, that reticent friend. Yes, it did. If you have the intricate knowledge of the mechanisms of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp, then do you also know why it malfunctioned? Of course. Why wasn't the gallows able to take 10 billion ons worth of time from Rousseau? Was it really because it was broken? What are you talking about? It's statistically impossible for the machines of my design to have any faults. Usually. Then the source of that error must be Rousseau. Or all of us, right? Not the machine? Huh? Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! You're not only looking the part, but also acting the part of an ace detective. Could have fooled me. All credits go to Lady Agatha. She did say that one of the qualities of an ace detective is a mind of bottomless inquisitiveness, after all. I thought the condition of getting exempt from our time tax was that we had to catch the culprit. That's what I was thinking when the Class 5 auditor began speaking as if to address my concerns. I'm not saying that I won't cooperate, of course. I may have even devised a plan for you, though it may be somewhat simple. Now, listen close. Oh boy. Can't wait. Alrighty then. What do we got here? So this is just the story stage and then the... Oh no, this is the fight. This is the mini-boss fight and then we go into the Fathoms right after. Oh right, we can actually use our team now. So... We'll do this. We'll do Otis, because I want to use the new Otis as a friend. We'll do you, and I think we'll do you, because yours, what is your thing again? Number 1 deployed ally gains 1 more tremor count from the skill or coin effects 2 times per turn. I see. Okay. Nice. So I think I'll actually give that to, I think I'll give that to Faust. But let me just see. Because just to be completely certain, number 1 deployed ally gains 1 more tremor count from the... Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's actually really good for Faust because Faust wants to be, in the, whatchamacallit, in the... she wants to build up more count for AoEs. Otis, here we go. Yeah, so we'll do this. Nice. So, will this really work? I guess it's barely a plan and more like something we came up with within the last 10 minutes, but still. Annoying. Shh, let's hide. Hiya, I've been waiting for you. Did he just say hiya to the Reaper? How interesting. Not only did you know that I'd be coming here, but you also had the manners to extend your greetings. I see. You've been tailing us this whole time. Of course. You were right under our noses all this time, weren't you? You're one of those fools playing pretend as a detective, aren't you? Killing time. You're right. I say, can you teach me how to make the most of my time? Give us your time and we might tell you. What? 30 hours? Is it... What? 30 hours? What is this, a bloody joke?
That ain't enough. Just think about all those hours we've lost fleeing from those sods. We could have spent that time ripping more hours from others. I say that it's only fair that we take 300 hours from him. Agreed. He's one of the Nest lackeys, working with those filthy watch chains of T-Corp. He deserves it. If we let him go, he'll only bring further trouble. Let's show them what happens to those that oppose us. Seconded. Let's try to extract the exact amount of hours that evenly splits into 12 pieces. Sorted. Let's stab as deep as we can go. We don't want the repeat of that fat cat at the factory, do we? We're aiming straight for the center. We're not letting this bastard slip away with just a gash of 100 hours.
Silence. I will decide the time. We will stab as deep as we can and rip 1,000 hours from him. That should be more than enough time for us to happily share. Well, I suppose we'll be losing our sense of taste for the next 1,000 hours. If we divide the burden of 1,000 hours equally amongst one another... Yeah, I can roll with that. Huh? It's almost like there are multiple personalities in there, all taking turns to speak. The culprit wasn't the only one who suddenly began to behave strangely. Hong Lu did too. His face relaxed into a tranquil look, as though he was ready to let something go. Or perhaps that was an expression of liberation. 1,000 hours. Will 1,000 hours have passed in the blink of an eye? Yes, and there will be no pain, only the despair that awaits you upon your awakening. Then, I like that. Rip my time away. Huh? He didn't mean that, did he? A time-tearing razor, is it? So that is the core of the power that extracts time, though it was no invention at all, but a distortion. By the way, I just want to say, it's really funny that Hong Lu is just like, yeah, go ahead, rip my time away. I don't really care. Because it's 1,000 hours. Imagine all the elders just like watching him and they're like, oh, 1,000 hours. Wait, Hong Lu, don't do this. We're going to be stuck here for like years. Don't do this. My, this is still highly fascinating. So this is the kind of power that a distortion can grant. Powers that only one could have dreamt of. Ugh. After a lengthy silence, as though the world itself had come to a grinding halt. Oh, he was closing his eyes too. Why can't we rip away your time? I see. Everything went according to a plan. It's all so same. I blinked, but the world is just as familiar and changeless as ever. Whoa, what? We've walked right into a trap, you daft idiots! Don't you understand? Detectives, AOTS. Phew. That's a relief. Had me worried for a moment there. About 30 minutes ago. Like I said earlier, the temporal skill gallows isn't broken. The error was caused by you. Your time, and this applies to all 12 of you, was already bound to someone else's time. Someone else's time? Me? This caused a multi-reference error in the temporal scale gallows, which was supposed to hang your time. So what you're saying is, because we are living within Dante's time, the gallows couldn't hang our time? I had no idea. Well, if all that is news to us, then there's really no way for the Time Ripper to know that earlier. Or either. So, once the Time Ripper arrives and tries to rip my time away from me, that's when Vuroja and Ryoshu could swoop in like the awesome people you are and arrest the culprit. And that's how this trap came to be. But what if, and really, what if the Time Ripper manages to rip Hong Lu's time away? Don't worry, Dante. It's all going to be okay. I wonder how long the racket would last once the news of a malfunctioning clock tower breaks. Wouldn't it be so entertaining to watch people's trust in the institution of the supposedly unerring clock tower crumbles? It's going to be such a fun show. I'll try my best not to malfunction. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, participation trophy. I used to really hate the sound of clocks. I don't know when it started, but I started associating its noise with the perpetual cycle of pain. Like it's some premonition that a clock hand-shaped blade will one day cleave clean through me. A blade of time, if you will. Oh boy, well that's certainly something to say. But your noise, it's a bit different. It's the kind of noise that makes me dream up something new.
something different. And it's not pain. Well, that's why I wanted to extend my gratitude. Not sure what he's extending his gratitude for, but can someone ask him to do something for me? I'm still reeling from getting woken up today. Ugh. Dante has a request. Request away. I think I've had enough experience into it when a big fight's about to break out, and I'm getting that exact feeling that something's about to happen. So it's time for you to return the other sinners to us. Oh boy. I can't believe they actually kept us in prison the whole time, only to let us out right before they caught the culprit. So how was it, manager? Adventuring with just 3 sinners. Was it nice? I trust that you have learned your lesson, and that my abscess was deeply felt. I'm aching all over just from sitting inside that jail cell. I don't ever want to go back to a place like that. Right. So is that Sword the Tom Ripper or something? A distortion we must defeat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go. Oh boy. I can't wait. So you know what? Let's just let's go ahead and get into the time stance meetings. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get this. Hold on. There's no resonance or anything either. So if I just do this, neutral. Well, I could get this resonance. But there's no absolute resonance, so it's like, this is only skill 1. What the hell, sure. Alright, let's go with this, I guess. Nice. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Finally got it. Jesus Christ, that took forever. Alright, so now Otis is in her stance, which is all good to go. Nice. Now that she's in her stance, she'll be able to do better. Nice. Okay. Tremor Burst. We didn't really need to apply it, but it's better than nothing. Nice. Let's go Don Quixote. 1, 2. Okay, that's not bad. So now that we're in borrowed time effects, we can go ahead and start doing that. Gonna need struggling against that, huh? We don't have any other egos either. This is favored? Okay, well if that's favored, then we can go ahead and start doing resonance. That should hopefully help us out. Hopefully help us out. Do this, and then I guess Mr. Man over here. What does his do? Combat start. Gain 5 aggro skills to the next slot. Gain 3 tremor count once per turn. Clash win, trigger tremor burst. Okay. But that's... yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do this, so... Favored. Okay. Should be A-okay, methinks. Nice. Let's go, Dawn. Nice. Alright, so now Time Ripper is in the time stance. Nice. That's what we like to see. Hell yeah. Oh, god damn it, Faust. Really? You couldn't have gotten your skill there? Oh, brother Otis. Come on, Otis. Really? You have more SP than he does. God, now she's staggered. Damn it. Ah. Alright, buddy. Unclashable. Alright. Base power for every 100 is stolen time, max of 3. So you know what? How about we go ahead and have Ishmael and... we'll have Ishmael and Sinclair offset these, and everybody else can just go for the, offensive. Let's get the sloth resonance. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ay, ay, ay.
I should start using enter more in order to set my things. That way I don't misclick the whatchamacallit. That way I don't accidentally press win rate. Oh, nice. Alright, not bad, not bad. Nice. Good attacks, good attacks. Ow. Nice. Good damage, good damage. Whoa. When in time acceleration, coin power +1. Oh shit. We don't have any skill 3s. We do have an ego though. Maybe we could clash with this. Okay, yeah, we could clash with that. Struggling, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Unopposed, clash, lose, and who's that against? That's against Faust. Shit. No one else has enough speed to steal it either, so you know what? We'll just go ahead and do this then. This one's also against Faust. Jesus Christ, man. Why are they both against Faust? What the hell? We can go for this absolute resonance to at least try to make the chances of it easier. Oh, you know what I can do actually? Oh no, that's Sloth. Never mind. Okay, let's hope. Nice. Let's go Don Quixote. Nice. Alright, cool. So the tremor and the bleed is gonna be helpful. Nice. Decent amount of damage. Paralyzed? When did he get paralyzed? I didn't even realize that. Oh, because of the ego. Right, I'm stupid. Nice. Nice. Ow. Ow. That's fine. Nice. Alright. Nice. Good from Otis. Good from Otis. We gotta start healing in a little bit. Nice. That's what we like to see, baby. Hell yeah. Nice, nice. Pursuance, we have enough, so we can use this to heal if we want, but I'll probably do that later. We'll do favored. I guess I could also use it to, I'll use it to clash, actually. That way we can heal. Yeah, dominating. Or no, I'll do it on the unbreakable coins. Yeah, unbreakable coins, and then everybody else can just get the favored. Dominating from Ishmael? Sure. What the hell, sure. Boom, 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 boom. So, Rodyan needs to get her stuff. That'll be helpful, methinks. Unopposed. Nice. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, Otis is really starting to take damage from all the bleed and stuff. Nice. Nice. Alright. The more tremor, the better. Dude, Faust, I swear to God. Alright, man. Nice. 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 So she's gonna heal everybody, which is nice. Or not everybody, but she's gonna heal the people with the least amount of health, I remember. Nice. Not bad. Yep. Not much damage, so that's good. Couldn't you have dodged that, you oaf? I like how they're all speaking to each other. Kind of funny. Yeah, we don't even have enough for like fluid sack or anything. She's at negative sanity. That's a little bad. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's go ahead and trigger the tremor burst so that we can. Oh, nice. Okay, convert that. That's helpful. Nice. Nice. The more tremor, the better. Nice. Huge. Nice. And then Mr. Man over there. So, hold on. This just does the, hold on. What does this one do? Chain. Lose 1 clash power for every 10 tremor potency on self, max of 3. For 4 turns, when hit by skills that trigger tremor burst, raise the stagger threshold by 28. Oh, I see. Turn count, turn end, interacts the same way as normal tremor. Oh, okay. So this one just makes it easier to clash then. I see now. Yeah, even friggin' Sinclair over here is able to do it. Okay, we'll have Faust do this. We'll have you get that. Actually, you know what? I'll have I want to build up Rodion and Don Quixote's sanity a little bit, so I'll have them clash. We are removing their clash power with all the tremor. Nice. Oh, we staggered him, so it didn't even matter. Okay, never mind. Nice. I love how they're just talking to themselves and be like, dude, dodge! It's funny as hell. Nice. And now, oh, nice, nice, nice. We can get this. Oh wait, oh, I need to put them in the stance actually. Hold on. Let's put both of them in the stance. Her in the stance as well. And then everybody else can just go to town. Let's have Faust build up some more tremor count. Get rid of that bleed. Alright. Nice. Alright. Nice. Let's go Otis. Yeah, so all 3 of them are gonna be in their stances now. Same thing with Otis. She actually needs to go into her stance. We'll give her this one. We'll have Don Quixote. We'll have Don Quixote get this one. Rodion can get this one. Oh no, that's not gonna work actually, because that means that if Rodion gets that one, then that means that she's gonna cancel Don Quixote's. I shouldn't do that one. I should do something else. We'll have her get this. Otis or Ishmael. Ishmael can get this one for dominating. In fact, I'll actually steal this one from you. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Nice. Nice. Let's go. That's my Don Quixote for you. Hell yeah. I command thee, halt! Nice. Okay. He's gonna be taking some damage. He's gonna... Oh my god, he's really low in health, I just realized. Nice. Oh. I thought Otis would have had that, but I guess not. Ow. That hurt. Let's go Faust! Let's go Faust! Nice! And then this is gonna help us out. Nice. Nice. Alrighty then. Nope. Wrong. Oh! Oh, we staggered him. Let's go. Nice, 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 nice. We're just building up some more tremor. It's always helpful. Okay. Alrighty. So we can just go ahead and do all this and we'll just win, right? Oh, let's just do damage up. Yeah, damage up. Nice. Alright. So then Rodion is going to go ahead and activate this. Oh, 734. That's what we like to see, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, nice. That was pretty easy.
Have you ever wept in such deep longing for that extra minute? That extra second you let slip through your fingers?
Oh boy.
Where you wish that your heart would forever sleep, for its every beat was but a painful reminder of the merciless march of time. I don't suppose you have, because you all have plenty of time to spare. With that, the Time Ripper slips into the shimmering portal. A mirror dungeon of the Fathoms. It appears to be the same kind as the one we have seen before. Hey, Dante. I've got a question. It just occurred to me for the first time. Where do all the time that we use, that you use, where do they come from?
Well, that's... I never give thought to where the time I rewind comes from. All I knew was that when I turned the clock, I rewound the time. WC. Yeah. Who cares, I guess. I wish I could answer her, but It's not like I know how any of this works. Ryoshu quickly shut us down with a brief summary of the circumstances. We did not question it we did not question it further. A mirror dungeon of the Fathoms. Let's go. Oh boy. Well, let's see what happens then. So this is the mirror dungeon, which isn't too bad, I remember. So this should be helpful. Ooh, 220. That's what we like to see. You know what? Hold on. How much do we have? We have 1,000 right now. Ooh, that's pretty nice. You know what? I do want to get this one. I want to get this one to see what it looks like on my profile, to see if I want to invest in the other one. Oh, that's right. I can't. Yeah, I can't check that right now. Okay. Let's check what it looks like on the profile. Yeah, special ticket. Oh, you just get the whole... Oh, you get the entire layout with that. Okay. So now I can use that with my T-Corp characters, and it'll look great. Hold on. If I use this with Dan Quixote. Maybe. Maybe instead this one? Nah, that one doesn't look as good. What about, Rodion? Let's see how she does. Rodion. Where is Girly Pop over there? Yeah, we'll do this. It's Peem. Oh, it's Peem. Look at my fucking sinners. I forgot that I forgot about that actually. Hold on, you know what? Yeah, this art is really funny. I like this art. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into the... So, with that now, reward exchange. Time killing time. And this is like the entire that was like the entire layout. And this one is just like the regular one without the effect. So I don't think I need that one. Alright, stages. Alright, where... Ah, here it is. The final problem. 370? Oh my goodness. Alright, well. That's pretty nice. And we did all the EX objectives as well, so that's not too bad. The final problem. 250, 120 temporarily, and that all gets boosted by 120%, I believe. My goodness. So, this is the culprit's Fathoms. 21 minutes. The time it took from the impact for you to hit the cobblestones. Isn't it about time you quit that Yurodivye thing, brother? Oh, it's all slowed. We barely have enough time to scrape by. Wasting our time building unregistered inventions just to annoy some time collectors doesn't do anything. Come on, brother. Dream like you used to, please. You always wanted to work for the T-Corp Patents Agency, didn't you? We were just biding our time, waiting for the right moment, okay? And when that moment comes... But you don't even know when that moment is. What if that moment comes after we're dead? Why would any of that matter if we're not here to see it? Take the grade 1 inventor certificate exam or something. Make a submission to the Inventions Expo. There's a pretty hefty cash prize for receiving the Inventor of the Year award, you know. Did you know that in other nests, everyone enjoys an equal 24 hours? Just imagine for a second. What if we saved up a ton of money and moved to a different nest? Then maybe we'll get to live 24 hours a day too. I could get a full night's rest, and I'd still have half the day to spend. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? I was always full of excuses. For all of my hatred of the system, I remained inert with my ignorance as a convenient shield and excuse for inaction. I knew that our lives would get better if I did get certified, but I always gave the same excuse. I don't have the time to take a test. One early morning, my brother came home to speak to me. I'll lend you all about 2 hours of my time. That'll give you more than enough time to complete the exam. It ends around 2 p.m., right? I'll meet you in front of the clock tower then. You can give me back the time you borrowed there. Thus, I was given a single day of abundance. The sun still hadn't set when I finished the exam. I had a good feeling about all this too. Maybe I could start dreaming again. Just like in that old comic book I used to read. You dream of becoming a professional inventor of all things, of all kinds of things. The car rolls in slowly. It's so slow that anyone could simply step out of its way. But the driver is like us, someone who lives 10-hour days. But my brother can't get out of its way, because he doesn't have enough time. Hours already precariously stretched over a day, stretched even further. So you are, slowly, so slowly, thrown into the air. I run as fast as I can within the time that is given to me, but I fail to reach it. I never could. Nothing changed, no matter how much time I was shared. Because my life was spent in a rush. Because its entirety slipped through my fingers in the blink of an eye. I wandered aimlessly near the street where my brother drew his last breath.
If only I could taste every flavor of this lollipop sooner.
Man, I can't wait to read what happens next. Won't somebody knock me out and wake me up when the next volume's out? The city.
I can't wait for them to finally complete my portrait. I hope they capture the little upward flick at the tip of my mustache. It's supposed to look like a bird's wings, yes? Ugh, it's so tedious waiting for it to be finished.
Still 3 in the afternoon. This is one long shift. When will this tedious busy work end? Has too many people who so indifferently kill time. Our time will come just like the saint said. I know it's tedious, but everyone feels the same way. Stop pestering me about it, yeah? You think I'm happy about all this small-time stuff. I'm just as tired as you are of punching those bloody collectors and running away. I was ignorant. I liked the time. If only I had the time they killed. If only my brother had the time they killed. He would still be alive. Yes, my brother was right. Can't wait for the moment that won't come. Now is the time for action. I'll find everyone so content with killing their time. And all. Though a clock may look as though it turns evenly on the outside, the cogs that make up the clockwork within each turn at disparate rates. Some living 44-hour days, some living 4-hour days. We are not like the Yurodivye. We know that we must take action. So that's what you've turned yourself into. Within me is a place where all may live in equal hours. Our nest. A place for all who have felt all felt the very same pain. Your explanations fail to justify your time killing. Yet I am not the time killer. It is the people of the city who have been slaughtering time. No one even took a moment to doubt that the clock tower may have been broken. Instead, they stopped at merely complaining that it was a slow day and that they should just pass the time. Killing time. I saved the dying times from their wasteful clutches. Will you still claim that I am in the wrong? Oh, brother, this guy. Whew. Well, I mean, in all reality, we just need to get our, Oh, that's right, I can't use a support on this, in this stage. Well, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I know. I guess I'll just have to use Ryoshu in place. You enter the Dungeon of the Fathoms. It resembles a T-Corp street. Past the crowds of busy passers-by, you notice the glowing vending machine nearby. With the streets completely devoid of color, the vending machine's light seems to resonate much more vibrantly with your heart. Follow the light. We're this close to unveiling the truth of the time-killing time. We don't exactly know how this case will end, but we decided to forge on. The Brilliance Hour guiding light. Cost 600 gained. Wow, that's nice. And then we can immediately spend it at the shop. Okay, so I think I want to go to the. Oh yeah, the upper path has more of the encounters than the lower path. So we'll do this one first. Thick rumbling hum. The dispenser's hum fills the air. Oh, it knows what we want. We also know what it wants. Silver watch case, yes please. We'll go ahead and refresh it. Just to see if we can get any more tremor. Bell of Truth, that's nice. Inflicts 1 fragile this turn to enemies affected by tremor bursts. Activates once per attack that is per skill. That's sell gifts, but okay, that's all good. Let's see. Let's do this one because this one has more whatchamacallit. This one has more oh, we actually have enough to have more sinners than that. Interesting. I didn't even notice. Well, whatever. We actually what am I thinking? My brain isn't thinking right now. I want to get more of the question mark checks, the encounters. Oh, these guys. Oh, we actually have color in here. I just realized. Wow. Wow. We have color. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and yeah, take this one. That's fine. Actually, we do this. Struggling. That's fine. I'll just steal it with someone else. We'll do this, and then you can go ahead and do neutral. What the hell? Sure. We need to build up more SP, if anything, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Ow. Bro! Oh my god. Oh my god, Sinclair. Jesus Christ, this... Ryoshu, please. Ryoshu, please. Ryoshu, please! Dude, how do you lose that? Oh my god, Dude, all my sinners are morons. Oh my god. Alright. That's helpful. That's good. Goodness. Nice. Good attack. Huge, huge. Alright, so now... This is still struggling. These are all still struggling? Jesus Christ, man. This is neutral. This one's neutral. We'll do that. Okay, well, we'll do this for neutral. You can attack this one, I guess. You can get that one. Ryoshu will, I guess, do the skill 2 or something. I don't know, man. Neutral. This one is going against him, huh? This is unopposed? Oh, brother. Alright, whatever. What the hell, sure. Alright, so this should make the clashes a little easier. Nice. Nice. Bell of Truth. Oh my god, Ryoshu. Please, Ryoshu. How are they all losing this? Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I don't understand how all of them are losing their clashes. It really isn't that hard to win these fucking clashes, but they're over here proving me wrong for whatever reason. Ay, dude. Alright, let's see. Jesus Christ, man. Neutral, better than nothing. This is against Rodion, who is struggling, of course she is. It's you, who's also struggling. She has way more sanity. God, this is so annoying. Let's attack you. Sinclair, who is this against? This is against Don Quixote. Sure, whatever. Sinclair can get this. Hopeless, really? Ay. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's cool. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nice. That's wonderful. Oh my god, man. Can we actually get some fucking attacks off? That'd be great. That would be amazing. Christ almighty, man. And of course he loses all of this shit. Yep, of course he loses. Dude, I can't win any of these clashes because none of the sinners have friggin' clash power. Oh my god, man. Wow, Faust actually won a clash. Can you believe it? It's a Christmas miracle. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, thank you, Rodion. Thank you, Rodion. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay, and now they all have their stupid fucking stance. Favored. What the hell? Sure. I'll have Rodion get this. One-sided, one-sided, one-sided. Whatever. She'll get that for her stance. You can attack this. What is this? This is against Faust. Neutral. This one's also against Faust. Favored. Alright. Then Ryoshu can attack you, and Ishmael can go for this one. No, that one's against Ryoshu. Well, it's better than nothing, no? I should try to build up as much tremor on the characters that are clashing, being clashed against, because that one would actually help us out. I think that would allow it so that we can actually do some damage. Okay, nice. Good staggers at least. Wow, she actually won a clash. That's crazy. Can you believe it, guys? I actually won a clash. Okay. And then Rodion now has the stance. Don Quixote can go for... Which one is this skill for? Don Quixote can go for this. Rodion can go for this one. This one, it also... Oh, it gives them clash power, that's why. Oh, because they have all their stances up, which makes it harder for us to clash with. I see now. Okay, Faust needs to clash with this guy. She can go for that, I suppose. Better than nothing, and then Ishmael will take this one. We'll do our best. Nice. 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 Okay. Cool. So the first thing I want to do when I get into the battles now is I want to go ahead and use the stance so that all the T-Corp characters can get their clash power, I think. And then try to clash with everybody else that either has low sanity right now or is not able to do anything. Nice. Okay, good. Good kill, good kill. Ooh, she lost that one, but that's fine. It's fine. Nice. 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 Let's go. That's what we like to see. Okay. Dominating against this one? Oh, because his effect ran out. That's why. Favored. We'll just go for favored just in case. This is also favored. Okay. Who has the least amount of SP? Sinclair. We'll have him actually clash against this one. Okay, we can go for this. Everybody else can just go for that. I'll have Ryoshu get that. Actually, or not Ryoshu, Rodion. Rodion will get that. Ishmael's almost at max SP, so this one's neutral as well. Do that, and I guess we could do this one. And Sinclair is just gonna do his best, I suppose. Okay, not bad. Nice. Good attacks, good attacks. Nice, okay. Nice. Okay, we're actually starting to build SP, thank God. So now, we can start putting in some actual damage. Alright, 45. You need to clash right here. Everybody else can go for... Struggling. Favored. then have her do this. Okay, so we should be able to just kill this guy. Yoshi was gonna clash with this so that she can actually get some more sanity. Nice. Now that we're mostly at max sanity, we can go ahead and start doing better in the fights ahead of us. My goodness. Ay. Number 4, the identity with slash attacks. Who has slash attacks then? I'll have to check the centers. A desperate voice echoes from afar. Join us. Let's tear down the inequities together. Another voice speaks. We're saving time from their poor, miserable deaths. This is a holy deed. Another voice speaks excitedly. Join us, mate. Become one of the Phantom Thieves. No, them blokes, right? The gentleman thieves? The thieves who serve justice? Or are we more like muggers of justice? Maybe we can use this as an opportunity to trick them. Pass to gain cost, sure. Pretend to join them. Lust or sloth advantage. It's either... well, let's do this. Oh, nice. Don Quixote signals me with a nod before walking forward. A very wise decision. Let us remove your brain and bring you into our fold. Now, while we do not have the luxury of time, take this and... Don Quixote snatches the things into their hands and begins striding back toward the rest of us. Huh? You must let us finish. You're... What, are you all daft? We've been tricked! We forged onward, ignoring the sounds coming from behind us. It's funny as hell. That's so funny, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. So actually, when I get into battle, I'm gonna go ahead and check who has slash skills so that I can set them as number 4. Because I know that Faust is blunt. Oh, it should be the blunt. Really? With a great sword, it's blunt? You're kidding me. This is blunt slash blunt. You are blunt pierce. And then you are blunt. So I guess it's going to Sinclair then. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know how the hell that happens. Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the stance with our characters. Alright, let's go. So now that we got this, we should be A-okay. Nice. Good tremor burst. And then Ryoshi was going to go ahead and follow up with that. So that's all good. Okay, not bad. So now they have their status effects, which is A-okay. Should actually do this. We'll go ahead and get this and this so that we can get some more tremor. Nice. Nice. Let's go, Ryoshu! Hell yeah. Nice. Nope. Long. Nice. Good attack, good attack. Okay. So now, on this is the same guy. So yeah, we could just kill him like right now. We won't have to worry about anything. Alright, cool. Oh, man. Nice. Good kill, good kill. Hell yeah. Nice. Good kill, good kill. Yeah, let's go, Faust. Nice. I like how all of those attacks do tremor damage, or do the tremor burst. It's really helpful, I think. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Time Ripper's Fathoms. More again. So, I guess if that's the point, then... I guess if that's what's happening... Oh, right, I forgot to set Sinclair as number 4. Whatever. I'll do it in a second. Okay, let's see. That's Sinclair. We can do this. You know what? Actually, we'll do this. We'll do this. And we can do that. Yeah, just so that we can get all the aggro that we need, as well as get into our stances. Nice. Alright, now that we're in our stances, we can go ahead and start doing some major damage. think we should have enough for that, no? Yeah, we'll do this. Alright. Ryoshi should do pretty decent damage. Ah, that was okay. And then Ishmael gets this. Nice. Good attack. Nice! Alright, cool. So now that means that Ryoshi will be getting her attack soon. Nice. Ryoshi will go ahead and get her skill 1. Her extra skill 1, I think. Wherever she is. Okay, there's Sinclair. Unless she already did do it? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, because she has 1 turn left of the status effect, so... Ooh, good kill, good kill. Die. Lamau. Alright, that was easy. Okay. Whew. Alright. That was fairly easy. Fairly simple. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the mysteries. Ah, there! I turned around to see someone precariously stumbling by the railings before falling. Falling like a feather, dropping from a height that is neither too high nor too low, like someone slowly sinking in water. Watch thyself! One of the sinners shouts vigorously to alert us to the danger. We all sprinted toward the area where the person was falling, but it seemed that they were still falling by the time we got there, and we even had time to catch our breath. Something about the ponderousness of their fall made me wonder if it would be as easy and light as grabbing a gently falling piece of paper to grab them. Mass as a factor can hardly be ignored in this case. Oh, mass as a factor can hardly be ignored in this case. No, this is Yi-Song. I wish that they would tell you which sinner is speaking. Mass as a factor can hardly be ignored in this case, despite the ponderous speed with which they fall if we were to bring them to a sudden stop. We'll get to watch every millisecond of their spine slowly turning to crumbles and the subsequent decidingly final agony stretched to minutes. Ew. We still have some time before they hit the ground. We have to find something to break their fall. Find something to break their fall? Yeah. Alright. Who will look for a cushion? We will send... Don Quixote, I guess. She has very high odds. I'm gonna kill myself. Don Quixote returned carrying something in their hand. It's a plush cushion, but... Oi, what's wrong with you? This thing's way too small. It's barely large enough to cover someone's torso. Well, 'tis better than having not to break their fall. Either way, there wasn't enough time for us to go out and look for an alternative. The sinners decided to stand around in a circle to use their bodies to break their fall. Who eventually did. The shock absorption was distributed among several bodies, and the tiny cushion at least managed to protect the person's back, but once it was over, most of the sinners were stumbling around with either broken arms or cracked spines. Interlinked time, 20 HP damage. Wonderful. Yep. Thanks for that. When triggering amplitude conversion or amplitude entanglement, trigger tremor bursts on target once per turn per identity. Oh, that's fun. Time Ripper's Fathoms. You see a victim of the Time Ripper. You can't even touch them thanks to the spatio-temporal displacement superstition phenomenon. Is there anything you can do here to help? We'll try to help. Gluttony. Alright, I'm leaving this one up to Ishmael. I do not trust Don Quixote after that last one. Oh my god, I was gonna say, you've done everything you could, but none of it yielded a meaningful result. They can't move, and you can't physically touch them. But you find a suspicious-looking receipt from under the victim's foot. This might be a clue. Prepaid time receipt. Nice. Deal plus 5 plus 2.5 times speed difference % damage against faster enemies with 2 plus speed difference, max at 15%. Turn end, if an ally dealt damage with an attack skill not counting eagle skills this turn against faster enemies with 2 plus speed difference, inflict 2 bind and 1 power down to the enemy next turn, not once per turn. Oh, that's fun. We'll get this one for an ego gift, methinks. Okay, let's do our best. Oh, man. Let's go. So what are we missing? We're missing Envy and Gloom for this next one. Hold on. Rodion will go ahead and take the guard, and then Ishmael can go ahead and get this for Envy. You, I guess, can take this or whatever. Ryoshi will get this, and then Faust will just go ahead and take one of these, I suppose. Offset. Nice. Hell yeah. Nice. Ryoshi's gonna go ahead and get that attack off, which is huge. Very helpful, very helpful. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to heal our sinners when we get to the other side of the whatchamacallit. Yeah, when we get to the shop in the Fathoms. Let's go ahead and use this against... Who is the most flash bar? Let's go ahead and use that against you. You can get this. You can't get this. Who is this against? This is against Sinclair. Who will do this. You can do that, and then you can do this. Oh, and I guess Ishmael will also attack this guy. Okay, should be cool. Oh. I command thee, halt! Nice. Didn't kill, so that's nice. Nice. Alright, helpful, helpful. Nice. Nice. And then Faust gets this. Nice. Good attack, good attack. And then Ryoshi gets this. Okay. Oh shit, they have a heal. Oh brother. Rodion is still in the stance, so we can use this against you. And this is against Faust both times. What if instead... No, I have to use one of them. Or unless I could do Absolute Resonance with Sloth? Yeah, I could do an Absolute Sloth Resonance. This one is 5, so let's go ahead and let Don Quixote get this, and then we'll have them attack this. This should be okay. Wrong. Incorrect. It would have been bad if he had gotten that second coin, but it seems like we had the sanity advantage, so didn't matter. Nice. Nice. And then Ishmael gets this, which will then be followed up by Sinclair, who's going to get some decent damage. I still forgot to put Sinclair as number 4, but it's fine. Alright, cool. So, now that we have that, we can go ahead and... Yep. Clash with this. Clash with... No, we'll do this, actually. Do that. I guess this one. What the hell, sure. Nice. Nice. Let's go Sinclair. And then it's just this guy now, so... Okay. Yep. He just dies there. Nice. Okay. So that's pretty easy, I'd say. Ooh. Combat start if all enemies or abnormality parts have bleed. All allies gain 1 haste next turn. That's an effect. Okay, let's see. The dispenser hums, fill the air. We know what it wants. It knows what we want. We know what it wants. Okay, let's do Tremor. Clockwork Spring. And then let's sell our gift. Let's sell this one. I think this one as well. Let's sell both of them and just do the Tremor gifts, I think. Okay, because we'll do this. Okay. Only did 1 and 2. I probably should have gotten this one instead. And then we'll just go ahead and heal our sinners in the rest area here. Dense quietness. Yep. Heal sinner. All sinners. 20% and 15% SP. Nice. Alright, so now we can go ahead and kill the Time Ripper. Alrighty, well, let's do our best. Okay. Alright, Time Ripper time. If I remember correctly... Let's... Oh, right, that's unclashable, so we'll... We'll have everybody else attack this slot. Let's offset this. Don Quixote can also offset this one. And then... Ishmael. I guess we'll attack this. What the hell, sure. Alright, that's fine. I mean, Don Quixote is going to be guarding anyways, so I guess it won't really matter whether or not it's against that specific attack. Nice. Good damage. That's fine. Oh, well. I guess it did matter at the end of the day. Nice. Ow. Alright, thanks for the attack, nerd. Let's go ahead and attack you. I'll have Don Quixote. Oh my god, these are all unopposed, huh? Jesus, because they're all against Faust. Christ. Hmm. And then this one is against... Hold on, let me see something. Are they all against Faust? Oh, they're all against Faust. Damn. Alright then. I'll have to use Sinclair and Ishmael in order to get their Clash Guards up then. Or the aggro up. Aside from that, everybody else can just go ahead and attack this one guy so that we don't have to worry too much about it. Yoshu can get this for the follow-up in case we need to do that. Alright, let's do our best. Nice. 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 Oh, hold on. Oh, nice. Okay, just barely got that. Okay. That could have been bad, but at least we're not taking damage. That's what matters. That was dangerous. I'm glad that she lost the coin when she actually did the attack and not, like, you know, before. Ow. Can you stop attacking Faust, please? That would be very helpful. Alright. And then Rodion should kill that one, which is good. And then... Oh, really? She lost that, huh? I guess. Okay. So now... we take this. We will take this. Yoshi will take this. Faust is at 9 tremor, so we will have her take this. Actually, we'll do this. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll have this one go, and then you can do this, because that has higher speed, I think. And then we can have Ishmael take this. Okay, no stagger, which is helpful for Faust, because Faust can get that AoE up now. Or can get her... Yeah, she gets the skill 1 off first, so that she has more tremor count. And then now she does AoE, because of the skill 3. And triggers a bunch of tremor bursts, which is awesome. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Sinclair kills this one. And then Ishmael gets this, which is also going to trigger tremor burst. Nice. Alright, cool. So now we just gotta kill this little guy. We'll have Don Quixote. Don Quixote get this one. You get this. You get this. We'll just do Absolute Resonance with Sloth right now. And then everybody else can just go ahead and attack the other one. She's still in the... Yeah. She's still in the thingy. She just left the status effect, so that's good. Or, I mean, Don Quixote's still in the status effect, which means that she can actually get this stun off. Or the time prison off. I'm gonna call this thing time prison from now on. I probably should have been doing that at the beginning of the stream, but you know, there goes that. Nice. Nice. Let's go, Sinclair. Okay, and we did also convert his tremor to something different as well, so that's good. The tremor chain, so that's gonna help us out. Nice, 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 nice. And then Rodion is gonna go ahead and help his tremor out, or keep building tremor for him. Faust can take this one, and then this one, and Rodion. Rodion can go back into the stance, I think. Sinclair will just take this. Then Quixote will also take that. I'll give this to Ishmael, I think, for the pride res. Okay, here we go. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Alright. Good Tremor Burst, that's helpful. Oh, nice! And he's staggered. So that means that we can go ahead and do a lot more damage now. Alright. Yeah, the Tremor that we have with the Fragile as well. Oh, nice. Okay.
Bloody hell. This is really getting on my nerves. Oi! Quit hiding us, yeah? Give us a proper view.
Damn it. I hope that I wouldn't have to show them my true form. Though we couldn't be sure if there were multiple personalities in the Ripper's head, or if it was truly the voice of the many, we did hear several voices of varying pitches echoing from all corners of the room. The Time Ripper cornered, grabs the lapels of his long coat and... Oh, yeah. Honestly, this design is so cool. Yep. Alright. Dominating. Alright. Oh, this one's unclashable, that's why. I see now. There's done Quixote. She'll go ahead and take the evade. I'll have Ryoshu. That one's unclashable. I'll have Ryoshu take that. You can take this. Oh no, wait. Oh, hold on, wait. This one right here. And then Faust will go ahead and neutral it up with this one. And yeah, Sinclair can't really do much else, so I'll just have him. His is also Sloth. What the hell, sure. We'll do our best. We'll just do what we can. Okay. So, Don Quixote is going to go into the stance next turn. Nice. Nope. Wrong. Incorrect. Nice. Alright, helpful, helpful. And she's going to get more Tremor count on herself. Nice. And then Sinclair will go ahead and get this, probably for another Tremor Burst. Nice. That need to be saved. Ow. That's fine. Okay, now this is where it can be a little scary. Oh, shit. That's a lot of speed he has. You know what we can do? I can go ahead and use, have the speed. Let's go ahead and have his speed. That's all good. So now we can... Oh, really? And you know what? We'll just go ahead and, for 3 turns. Yeah, let's go ahead and lower his offense and defense as well. Yeah, because this is more neutral now, so that's helpful, but not amazing. Dominating. We'll do this, and then everybody else can attack this slot at the back. Alright, let's do our best. Oh, come on, Dawn. Oh, really? She lost that? You kidding me, dude? Damn it. Okay. Rodion is at least going good. Nice. Nice. Let's go, Ishmael. Huge. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, really? I thought Faust would have had that. Jeez, that took a huge chunk out of her sanity. And she's staggered now. Wonderful. Damn it. We got 2 staggers. Okay, that's fun. Of course, because she's at 1 speed, she can't clash with any of these. We'll do the favored. You can go against these dominating. Against Ishmael. That's... Is she? No, she's not in the stance, so I want to save this for later. Or no, I just gotta use it now. Well, we'll just have to do our best, I guess. Okay. Nice. Good attacks, good attacks. Nice, okay. Hopefully we'll do enough damage for this. Nice, okay. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's fine. Youch. I'm gonna have to use, like, Fluid Sac or something when I get the chance to boost everybody's sanity. But I don't have it available is the problem. What am I missing? I'm missing 4 Gloom. Yeah, that makes sense. Jesus Christ. You know what? We'll go ahead and use Pursuance to heal up a little bit. Which one? This one is more dangerous. I'll have Ryoshu take this favored. Faust can get this. Maybe even this one. This one's also favored. I'll have that for more resonance, I think. And then Sinclair can get this. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. The absolute resonance with Don Quixote and Faust is definitely gonna help us out. Alright. Oh, come on. You really had to lose that 1 coin, Faust? And now she's staggered again. Wonderful. God damn it. And she's dead! Oh my god, you're kidding me, dude. You really had to lose that 1 coin. Oh my god. Whatever. That's annoying. I really wish that we had, like, Otis or someone with a support unit. That would have been nice. Ay, man. Well, at least we healed our guys. Well, that's helpful, but Jesus Christ, man. She really had to lose that clash, even with all the Pride resonance. God damn it. Okay. Ah, damn it. Of course she loses. And now the Time Ripper's at max. God damn it. Ugh, this sucks. This sucks. Alright, well. Favored, whatever. This is against who? Against Sinclair. Sure, let's try it. Okay. Nice. Let's go, Ishmael. Whoa! Game? Okay, thank you for working, I guess. Tremor Burst is helpful, but she's staggered now, isn't she? Okay. Nice. Thank you for that. God, and we lost Faust, which is the really irritating little tricks. Oi, remember what you said earlier? Might be the time to put that to use. But, I'm sorry, doesn't that use too much time? Drains too much time from all of us. Shush, my friends. Letting this drag on for any longer will cost us more in the long term. This attack will surely eliminate them. Think of how much time we will save by taking care of them here and now. We shall share this burden of time together. Christ almighty. Unclashable. This unit's speed is fixed at 24, cannot be staggered this turn, takes a total of 400 share time from everyone. Damn it. Well, that's gonna be annoying. It has way too much speed, too. Damn it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, let's just break the, that shouldn't do too much. Okay, I don't think that does too much damage, right? It's all 0. But it's all gonna come, like, later on. No, this doesn't make sense. That had to work. More tricks, is it? Oi, wait up! You took 5 hours from me earlier. What's up with you taking another 3 hours from me? You only took 2 from that sword. We will settle that as soon as we deal with this present threat. Focus on the battle for now. Deal with this present threat when? In 3 hours? 4? This fight's been going on for too bloody long. I understand. That is why we must all make sacrifice. Why we must all sacrifice our collective time to. Nope, I ain't giving you any more than an hour of my time. Take more for the rest. I got the short end of the stick last time when the numbers didn't evenly divide by 12. Shut up about the last time. You're just an uneducated fool who doesn't understand basic additions and subtractions. Oi, what the hell was that? Who said that?
It's the new one, isn't it?
They're starting to fight each other. Ah, I get it. Excuse me. You're saying that now is our chance, right? Alright, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Dominating. That's good. Unopposed. Who is this against? This is against Don Quixote, which we need to use a... Don Quixote needs to use a whatchamacallit against. Yeah, Don Quixote needs that one. And then Ishmael can go ahead and get this one. Or not? Oh, that's unclashable, that's why. We need to break this one as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, that's good. Getting some more Tremor is always nice. Dawn should hopefully be able to help us out with this. Nice. Oy, oy, oy. This is rough out here. Okay, not bad. That's helpful for just additional Tremor and the Paralyze, so that's helpful. We almost have enough to stagger this. Nice! We did stagger, so that's huge. So that means that this brain won't be able to inflict the status effect against us anymore. Okay, okay, nice. So, oh, this is still struggling though. Let's have him do that. You can take this. Don Quixote can get this one for the resonance. Ishmael will take this. And then Yurodivye will... Shit. This is against Ryoshu. Maybe Ryoshu should... You know what? I'll have Ryoshu use an ult against hers, which is this one. Yeah, she can go for this to finish it off. Who's going there? Yeah, him. That should be fine, I think. And this one is going for Ishmael. That's A-okay, I think. Yeah, this should be okay. Oh my god, he actually won? He actually won the attack? That's crazy. How'd you do that? I didn't think that he was going to win that attack. Force for the flames. Obligatates. Oh. That was cool. That was sick, actually. What the hell? Ow. Ow. Okay, so she's staggered, which is whatever. I command thee, halt! I agree. I don't think she's not in the stance, so this isn't gonna put him in time cage. Oh, but he did stagger. That attack did stagger him, so that's good. Ow, that's fine. She gets staggered, which is whatever. Nice, good part break. Good part break from Yurodivye. Okay, this is gonna hurt a little bit, but oh yeah. We have to get rid of the. Okay, let's get this one. That'll be helpful. Don Quixote, I think, can get this one, and then Yurodivye can. Who's this against? That's against Ishmael, and this is against Dawn. Dawn isn't gonna stagger anytime soon. I think we need to protect. Okay, let's go ahead and use Pursuance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use Pursuance, and this one's against Dawn, who I don't think is gonna stagger soon. So, oh come on, oh come on! By one each time? Are you kidding me, dude? Ugh. God damn it, man. Literally, she got cucked by the Clash by one every single time. You're kidding me, man. Alright, whatever. Ooh, 138! How did she do so much damage? Damn. Girl? Oh. It's a... Oh, I was gonna say, it was like, oh! Let's go, Sinclair. Okay, good stagger. Okay, nice. So, that means... Ryoshu can go ahead and... Oh, she can't clash with any of these, so I'll have her go for this. Sinclair... can clash with this one. Ishmael will get this one. Yurodivye will get this, and then I guess Dawn can get this one. Yeah, Dawn will go ahead and will use Ego against this one. We should be fine, I suppose. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. He's got it. He keeps losing the first coin, and then Time Ripper loses his coin, and then he's able to steal the attack. Nice. All right, good damage against that attack. Don Quixote should be a-okay. Nice. And we're slowly lowering his health as well, and then the paralysis should take effect and do some pretty decent damage. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Paralysis. Fine. Fine by me. Ooh, nice. Let's go, Rodion. Nice. Let's go. Huge attacks. That's what we like to see. And then, of course, Ishmael is over here. Nice. Let's go, Ishmael. That's what we like to see. Armor burst. Nice. He's staggered. Okay, that attack was staggered. You know what that means. Fish. Okay, we can... I think we can go ahead and start... Okay, let's use Pursuance again on this attack. This one is against Ishmael. I'll have Ishmael Power Guard. Yeah, Ishmael will Power Guard, and then Sinclair will take this attack. Yeah, it's better for Sinclair to get this one. Okay. You are bashed. If we can stagger him with any of our coins, with any of our attacks, then that means that Ryoshu is going to get the follow-up. Nope. Wrong. Nice. Ow. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and heal with Pursuance right here. And do some decent damage against it. Ooh, okay. No coin, but that's alright. We're getting closer to winning. It's taken a while, but we are getting closer, so that's good. Nice. Okay, no one got staggered, which is... You know, it happens, but it's whatever. Okay. Nice, let's go Sinclair. Nice, let's go. Hell yeah. He has all the protection, too. This shouldn't do too much. This is fine. This is like 2 damage, maybe. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we will have Ryoshu attack this one. Ishmael can take this. Don Quixote can get this one. Oh, that's unopposed. Oh, because it's unclashable. So then I guess we'll just have everybody else attack that one then. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Good stagger on that part. Nice. And then Ryoshu, yeah, Ryoshu breaks that part, which is awesome. And then Ishmael goes ahead and clashes with this. Really? She lost all of her coins at 45, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Alright, so... Girl is not in the stance, so let's go ahead and do this. We can do this. We can do this. And then you can go ahead and attack this one. Ryoshu will get that one. All right, cool. Nice. I think we might kill him this turn. Oh yeah, we kill. Oh yeah. Okay, nice. No Faust required, I guess. Yippee! We did it! Hooray! We won.
If only I had 10 more minutes. No, a minute. Or a few more seconds, even. I could have changed so much more if only I had the time. Or so I thought, once upon a time. So, what did you do? Did you even try to change anything? Believe it or not, I am the creator of every change you see around you. I know what the burning question is. What changes, right? Because at the end of the day, this place became no different from the other horrible nests. There's so much pain here, just like any other place in the city. So, listen up, and listen up close, because there's only one way to truly be free from suffering. Stopping time. Stop time. Our assistant's expression turned bitter. He did not elaborate. Well, it's not like he could understand me, and the sinners were too busy keeping their eyes on the Time Ripper to relay my question. Like always, the LCA's Special Operations Unit arrived and discussed a few things with the employee, labeled the Time Ripper a distortion with a complicated classification code, and that's how the case of time-killing time closed. But, my, I am so happy that you finally got the perpetrator. Ah, behold! My portrait is finally complete. Isn't it so wonderful? So slow, everyone. Let's stop being lazy and get to work, yes? Chop chop!
What our assistant said much earlier was right. T-Corp did not change. Not even a little. Why did you volunteer to be the bait for the Ripper, Honglu? I'll be honest, I was scared as hell. The moment I began thinking about how my own time could just get ripped away from me, I just wanted to understand. Because to me, the world was full of things I couldn't understand. In truth, I still understand so little that why do people hang on so desperately to something like time? Something so ephemeral. Yeah? But I know one thing. You understood the culprit, Rodya. It wasn't just fear that held you back. While there was fear, a different side of you felt like you could understand him. That's what stayed your hand. How do you know that? Watching you, Rodya, reminded me why I did not resist when my siblings tried to kill me for the first time. I wasn't just scared. I felt as though I could understand them. When fear grows so extreme that it circles back to its origin, that moment is so precious and so beautiful.
All right, lads and lasses, gather round. Oh? Oh? We'll be running a special feature on the people who played the biggest role in solving the case of Time Killing Time. And for that, we'd like to get a little group photo. Would that be alright with you, Ace Detectives? What in our spacious day this is!
What's up with the long face, Rodya? Everything okay? I don't know if I even deserve to be in the picture. I didn't really get anything done out there, did I? But Rodya, we eventually captured the culprit, didn't we? It was possible only because we all worked together. I'd say everyone did a great job out there. Rodya, Honglu, Ryoshu, all three of you, good work. You mean Honglu and Ryoshu? I just cowered as soon as I came face to face with the culprit. It was ridiculous. Well, it is said that all great detectives are flanked by great assistants. That's funny. Is that what this Lady Agatha said? No, I said it just now. I'm the only one who is allowed to make that LF. Smile, detective. Right, can we huddle a little closer together? What right did I have to stop those struggling to change things, no matter how small, when I haven't done anything? It seemed that I was the only one who heard her whispering. Right then, 1, 2... Hold! Hold! Click. Oh my god, I love her so much. Chief Executive Director, it's me. Ah, Mai! Thank you for letting me borrow your clothes. I made sure to not even get a speck of dust on it, so don't worry about having to run it through a washer. Chief Executive Director? When did he... It's been so long since I had a day this exciting. Thanks, Participation Trophy. I just like to experience how it's like outside the company building from time to time, you know? Shouldn't he be thanking us for solving the case, not... you know... let's see. Considering your rather competent command of the battlefield and that special ability of yours, maybe you could even snag the exceptional award. No, actually, no. Perhaps you'd receive the distinctive award instead, since you can't explain the mechanism of your own powers. Your clock does seem quite special, but the time that flows through you doesn't seem very different from the concept of time I'm used to. Well, I don't have any prize money to hand out, but allow me to impart a little tip instead. Remember, using the power of time comes with a cost. It's something that's been a thorn in my side as well. Oh, and another thing I should thank you for. My dream began to flow once again. On the day I ventured out to the edge and wished upon a star, I thought my dream to have ceased there, never to flow again. I would have wished for something completely different had I had the chance to wish again, but I believed my only chance spent. A star. I don't know why, but a mere mention of it suddenly brought back the memories of the star I saw when I first made the pact with the sinners. I used to think this star could never be linked again, that I could never turn back time. Vile men like myself know when their dreams come to an end, and there's no path left for the dream to go. But I was wrong. There it was, something rewinding time right before my eyes in a way that I could not fathom. Well, it is my current hypothesis that you're not actually rewinding time, but a potential is a potential still. And that distortion that rips time is another proof that I do not know all there is supposed to know about time. Not yet. Sorry, so my dream, once still as a lake, has become wild as a rushing river once again. Your indifferent, unafraid attitude toward time. It also left me an impression. I think day after day about how uncaring the nature of time is, that it will continue to drift on and on and on after my death. And I think about that, how that's so terrifying. I'm afraid of death, yes, but I'm not interested in researching immortality. The flow of time is equivalent to constant change. Those who dare tread upon the road of illusion from death and annihilation shall soon find themselves before another wall of what they had sought to flee from in the first place. What one must do to stem the change when the nature of perpetual change itself is tied to an immutable thing like the flow of time? One must stop time itself, of course. Yes, indeed, therein lies the conundrum. Until time itself ceases to move, all change eventually becomes a great flow. I'm having trouble following your train of thought. Dante says that they are having trouble following your train of thought. Oh, apologies. I must have been thinking out loud. You must understand how someone might forget who they're talking to when the listener has nothing to say in response, but intermittent ticks and talks. I suppose all that was probably too much for a management of an upstart business to understand, yes? Doesn't this conclude the business of the 10 billion on time tax? You're all exempt. Can you imagine what would have happened if a case like this for you to solve didn't exist? Can you believe that you almost had to spend the rest of your life stretching a measly 4 hours over an entire day? Unbelievable. A little nap and you'd wake up 2 whole days later. Well, that is, if the 4-hour daily minimum time policy even applied to you. Yes, that is difficult to believe, but I understand. Oh, almost slipped my mind. Remember that purchase catalog Limbo's company handed me? That monolith in there? Really caught my eye. I'd like to purchase them, as many as you have in stock. Cheers! That's a sale made. It was really pricey too. Who knows? Maybe this will get you that the commendation or whatever it is. Understood. Your intent to purchase will be relayed. The monolith. What are you planning to do with? It's a secret. Things yet to be realized must remain shrouded in hearts under the starless sky. Let's go, Mai. Yes, Director Herbert. This company is growing increasingly bizarre, Miss Faust. Not only are we providing distortion management service, but also dipping our feet into the sales of artifacts like the monolith. I don't believe that the monolith should be so easily bought or sold. I see them as something we must retrieve, not put up for sale. You do understand the ramifications of selling artifacts that force a distortion, I trust. The world is aplenty with technology capable of maiming or slaughtering a fellow human. Not all of those have stated with intent to do harm. In fact, most of them have begun as an altruistic project for the betterment of mankind. In other words, it depends. Do you really believe this to be a matter that you can just brush aside with? Virgilius, you know my place. Yours as well. You are aware that we are not provided the luxury of choice. We will both reach what each of us desire. That is a guarantee. Fine. With that peculiar exchange between Faust and Virgilius, the bus sets off on another journey. Oh, you're framing it already? Ever since we returned to the bus, Virgil was busily moving between the sinners, excitingly talking to them about whatever subject they were interested in. Oh. Quite. Aha! Thus this achievement has been memorialized for all eternity to come. Aha. Do you intend to put it up for display? In her hands was the article we were featured in. Don Quixote dedicated considerable time and effort to meticulously ironing out the creases, coating it with a thin film, and displaying it carefully in a frame. We could barely tell it was her due to the blurring, but she appeared so happy to be a part of the photograph. Much do I desire to hang it here for all to see, but this doth carry great meaning, indeed, as my very first accomplishment. Thus shall I place it in my chamber for safekeeping. Boy, you're really stoked about a shaky picture of yourself, huh? Don't be such a buzzkill, darling. You keep us happy about it, and that's what matters, right? It matters not, for this is a signifier of our achievements. Yeah, our achievement. Roger was laughing and cheering along with her as though nothing had happened. But it's never been so clear that this cheeriness was all an act, and I think that pained my heart. Yet I was powerless to do anything about it. The most I could do was to clear the air and hopefully divert their attention to something else. Faust, can you ask Virgilius where we're headed next? Virgilius, Dante asks. At least when we're talking about our next destination, the past seems to become a blur, even for a moment. That was the intent behind the question.
Yes, I've come to realize that it is about time the manager asked me for some information regarding our next destination.
Luckily, I was right. The subject of our very next destination was enough to divert the sinner's attention. They all fell silent in anticipation.
Our next destination
Too bad I got more than I bargained for.
is to a warp train, Dante.
I didn't just clear the air. That statement alone caused a whole storm among the sinners. And thus, the case of time killing time has come to a close. So with that, yeah, she did the most damage, but she also died easier. God damn. 450 and 216. A total of 600 of that currency. That's pretty good, actually. Well, that's gonna be it for me. I pretty much got everything that I wanted. We can go ahead and get this. Yeah, we can go ahead and get this special banner. This special banner, and then I can get this Enkephalin. I'll get the Enkephalin box, and then 20 times 20 is 400. We'll go ahead and we'll get these. We'll get the boxes, and then yeah, we'll get the crate boxes. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and keep doing mirror dungeons with my Tremor team so that I can go ahead and get more of these. Oh man, 21 days, 3 weeks until the event goes away. That's gonna take a while for me to really wrap my head around. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, really, it's man, it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna tell you that much. I have to wait until Wei Yi-sung comes, because after this event, I believe the next event is the next intervallo for Kanto 6. So that's helpful. It's not even like a mini or anything too. I believe it's going to be time killing time, and then it's going to be the Kanto 8 intervallo, with the Jichun training arc. And then after that, it might be a return of Murder on the Warp Express. Or it'll just be the second mini story. So like, yeah, either a Walpurgis or just like a Refraction Railway change or something like that. So we're just gonna have to see what happens, honestly. But until then, that's about it. Oh, they still have these up for they still have that up. The Walpurgis Night is probably gonna end soon then. Which is alright. That's okay. But yeah, that ends the case of time killing time. We're gonna go ahead and finish up this. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up for now. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you all had a good day, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. Tomorrow I will try to cover the next update. I don't know if it's gonna be anything like interesting or if it's just gonna be. If anything happens, like, update-wise, then I'll go ahead and cover it. But if it's just gonna be, like, still, oh yeah, the banners are still up, so we're just gonna do that. I'll just go ahead and, cover the banners and we'll go from there. But aside from that, there's not really much else that I think is gonna happen in Limbus. I might do more Dead by Daylight tomorrow, if I'm being completely honest. I kind of just wanna, Dead by Daylight is a fun game that I like to play. I might play it with Brad. I might finally do more killer games now that, I'm a little more confident in my skills, but we'll just have to see what happens. Until then, I kind of just wanted to do this for the ideality, honestly. It'll just give me more of the, more of the ego shards, or not ego shards, the thread when I get the chance, and build up a little bit more ego shards for all my sinners, so, we'll just, we'll do what we can. But yeah, when the next update goes live for the training arc, and hopefully Wei Yi-sung is available, I'm gonna use my ticket on, trying to get him, actually. And I'm actually gonna pull on the banner a little bit, because I want him day 1, because I really want to get this Ishmael. I really want to boost up Ishmael, because she doesn't really do much on the Rupture team. So if I have Wei Yi-sung then hopefully he'll be doing a lot better than what he usually does, you know? So we'll just have to see what happens there. But until then, thank you everybody for watching. I'm glad that you decided to tune into the stream. Remember, look both ways crossing the street, don't get hit by cars, and have a good day.